What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining us. I put on a collared shirt. I'm very sweaty, but it's for charity. And I always forget to mute my video. That's better. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out already. We have 29 waiting, which is incredible. Yeah, no black. I figured I'd look like a normal member of society and not a creepy shadow man. Am I on the right channel? So welcome. This is our charity auction. I'm here with I Got Issues, aka Chris. He's waving. So we have a ton of great books to get through, like an absurd amount. So we are going to be going fairly quickly tonight. There is some kind of admin stuff to get out of the way at first. Want to talk about the charities we are raising funds for. So the first one is for Smile Train, and since this whole thing was kind of Chris's brainchild to do the charity auction in the first place, I will let him go first.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know or didn't see our previous video where we sort of explain stuff, Smile Train is a international nonprofit organization that works to provide help for children with cleft palates or facial deformities. They use money to transport the kids, to perform surgery, to help them with basically rehab or therapy afterwards, to learn how to do certain things that they're not able to do. And as you can see, I'm wearing a shirt that they sent me to wear today, so I'm not really fancy like Alec is with a collared shirt on. But
I mean, you're literally advertising for the charity. I think that's better than just a checkered shirt.
I mean, I guess, but it's just not like adult. Like I'm descending slowly into like just complete like homelessness and like, well, look, you have a beard,
Yeah, so I know what it's like to be homeless.
Yeah.
I think those two things are equatable.
Food stuck in it, and then I like feel weird.
That's the truth. Let's talk about food beards for a minute instead of to try to get some of the nerves out. So I decided to do two charities because I wanted to give back to the comic community and also wanted to do something exterior. So I'm doing the CBLDF, which is the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund. They fight for First Amendment rights for comic creators, distributors, shop owners, and readers, which is very important, especially for people like me who read books like Faithless, which would not be a thing if it weren't for the First Amendment. And also the American Brain Tumor Association is the other charity that I am raising money for. The links for all of these charities are in the descriptions. There's a singular description. If you choose to donate on your own. Speaking of which, I have not reached the point of monetization yet. So unlike Legend's amazing auction you did for the Hero Initiative a while back, you cannot super chat me for additional donations. If you feel inclined to give more than what you are bidding, please pick a charity of your own and donate and spread the charity around, because there are plenty other great charities that we could have picked from, and I did consider. So be generous. Thank you.
Hopefully this goes well, and maybe we do another one for charity, and we'll pick some other charities, because I had some other ones I thought about too, but just because of the nature of how this all started, this was the no-brainer pick for me.
Yeah. For sure. And speaking of generosity, a number of people, we didn't ask for any donations for books or anything like that, but a number of people reached out and donated some amazing items. ComicBooksNYC, I Got Issues, obviously, with the big book of the night. JD, Just a Rican, Mamagajambo, Take the Time Collectables, that Spider-Man booth at the last second coming through. TJ, the Slab Dragon Watson, and some other members of the community as well who may or may not like to remain nameless. And I guess me. I put some books in there too, but nothing like anything else that other people donated. So thank you to all of you. Just amazing. Like I've been overwhelmed by the generosity already, and we haven't even sold anything yet. To make things easier for payment, everything is just going to go through me, and I'm going to donate the money as it is appropriate. So like the Giant Size X-Men, for example, is Chris's book. So that money is going to go towards Smile Train. If it is a donated book, unless someone specifically said they wanted to donate to a certain charity, it's just going to get split 3 ways. And if it's a book I donated, I probably just split it 3 ways too, because my books are not, and it's going to be easier for me to do the math that way. So,
Freeway, hey-o.
Yeah, now we're talking. So all payments will go to whitewhalecomics@gmail.com. PayPal, friends and family, please. And include your name, your shipping address, and what you won to make it easier to make sure I'm getting you your correct item. If you want to see pictures of the Giant Size X-Men, you can check out my preview video or I Got Issues Instagram page. He posted some there. But you know, he'll show the book obviously, but if you want to get some more detailed pictures, because I know that's
yeah, I know. I'm obviously going to show the book when the time comes, for obvious reasons, as far as just not wanting to hurt it or anything. I don't want to take it out and like play with it too much while we're trying to auction it away. So I took really, really detailed pictures of all 4 corners, front and back, the inside, the spine, the front and back cover, so you can see what you're getting in the overall condition. So those are all, like Alex said, visible if you want to like jump out of here for a second and watch the video from the other day, from yesterday, or if you go to my Instagram page, I just uploaded all those pictures within the last hour. So and I think that we're probably going to do that book around like 10:30. I think we're going to start off with some of the smaller like lots and books, and then sometime between 10 and 10:30 we'll get to the Giant Size X-Men and get that out of the way early, and then move on, because I think this may be a long night. So
yeah, it's most definitely going to be a long night if we get through everything. A couple of people suggested that it's probably going to be better so that people aren't, you know, not bidding on other stuff because they're saving their money up for the Giant Size at the end of the night and maybe don't want to wait up that late. Some people are asking about shipping to Canada. I don't have a problem shipping to Canada. We'll just have to figure out what that cost is, because I don't want to cut into the charity's donations. So if you win something and you are from Canada, just email me directly, and then I'll figure out how much it's going to cost, and I'll just tell you and you can pay me later. Does that make sense?
I think that makes sense.
Okay.
Basically, if you live outside like the continental United States, you're going to cover the difference in shipping for anything that you win. Right? That's what you're saying.
Right. Because, yeah. I mean, cool. Some people are saying broke just here. That's cool. Glad to have everyone, even if you're just here to heckle us. 77 watching, which is incredible. So why don't we get started? I probably have more stuff because a lot of people just sent stuff to me. I really don't know where to start. Ready?
You're just a more trustworthy guy, so people just feel more comfortable. Like,
well, I mean, that's fair.
I don't think that's fair, but you know.
You're very trustworthy. How about we start off with some Deadpool? Everyone loves Deadpool, right? Well, maybe not.
Not if it's Liefeld.
Not everyone. Well, it's funny you should say that because the first book on this stack is a Liefeld cover.
Oh, Jesus.
But it's still a book I think people will be interested in. So this was a combined lot. Some of these books are from TJ, and I threw in a couple books as well because I realized I had some variants for the same issue that he sent in. So I said, what the heck, I'll throw those in as well. So we got an X-Force #2, second appearance of Deadpool. We have Deadpool #1 from the limited series. We've got a Deadpool #250. This cover here. And these are like thick books. This really fun cover swipe here. And that's another 250 cover. And this cover swipe, which is a Phantom variant for, I don't know, it's for a store, but pretty funny, cutting his own head off or something. So this should be able to be fit into an $8 mailer for sure. So it'll be $8 shipping. I don't know what to start any of these lots at, so I'm going to start it at $1, but be generous, please. And go. I'll show the books again while we're waiting for bids to come in. There is not going to be a timer. This is going to be a bid as fast as you can, please, because we have so many books to get through.
Gee whiz.
15. Ed D.
Comics is
coming
in
in.
at 15.
Love it. Thank you very much, Ed D.
Generous people tonight. ComicBooksNYC coming
in at 20, beating collectible paper just by a hair. Chris Barrett is out. Thank you for the quick fold. If anyone has questions about condition, I will do my best to address any of those, but all of these books seem to be in pretty nice shape. And I did go to a rock and roll show last night, so my voice is a little hoarse, but also known as a pony. 25 D-Runk Comics, thank you very much.
Sky Tigers.
Sky Tigers, yeah, man. They did not win Battle of the Bands, but they kicked some butt. Ed D, 27. So I'm willing to try some impressions, but I mean, they're already terrible, so might as well. So if anyone wants to hear some impressions, because that's,
you could probably do some ones that have like a different, like your Cronkite today might be like
on point. Better. $29 D-Runk. Yeah, that sounded familiar. That was the song that I play at the end of my videos.
You asked that question once for like trivia to win a book, and I think like nobody could figure it out.
Yeah. Because they're a local band, and unless you live in Massachusetts and know the Central Mass rock scene, you probably, unfortunately, don't know them. These, all these $250, they all had $10 cover prices, and some of them, like I know this Phantom variant goes for quite a bit, $30 NYC. Oh, someone wants to bid on Necro God Comics wants to bid on a date with you issues.
Now he's just being fresh.
I know he is, but the question still stands.
The answer is yes, Necro, but only you can bid.
Yes, I'm in the Metro West Market area of Central Mass.
Thanks, John. Thanks.
D-Runk folds. So the next person was Ed D. Ed D would like to bid or fold, otherwise ComicBooksNYC is going to get a steal of a deal. $30 on this lot. Ed D folds. All right, Comic Books NYC, you got this for $30 plus $8 shipping to whitewhalecomics@gmail.com. I'm gonna go over to you, Chris.
I have a feeling that Comic Books NYC may bid on more stuff tonight too. So
yeah, he tends to like bidding on charity auctions, which
that's not it, TJ. Don't be sensitive.
all right.
So I put together a little lot here. It's kind of a little bit of a Spider-Man sort of black suit lot. So what we're gonna do here is Marvel Age number 12, which is the true first, right, of the black suit in a little editorial jigger.
I'm allowed to spec tonight, right? I know I'm not allowed to spec anymore, but this is for charity.
One of my personal favorites. This is Venom number 2 from the Remender run, and that's the cover swipe of obviously the ASM 300. And then the third and final book in this, which you can get your hands on early if you don't want to wait till Free Comic Book Day on May 4th, is the Free Comic Book Day Spider-Man book with the run-up to Absolute Carnage story by Donny Cates. So I guess I'll follow Alex's lead and say let's start at $1.
NYC, yes, you can wait and pay me all at once if you'd like.
Well, we're already at 10, I guess. Mr. Garrell says 10, so we're at 10. Once again, these are the books. Everything's in really nice condition. The Marvel Age has no major issues at all, no tears, maybe a little bit of browning towards the very bottom, but that's it.
Bids are flying in. Lindsay's geeked out knickknacks at 12, Candy Gray Man at 13, Gray Matter Hulk at 15.
Once again, the Venom 2 cover swipe and the Free Comic Book Day book. I mean, I put it in a lot because I know this one's not really anything crazy, but this is a great story. Anyone who doesn't get this copy early, make sure you get to your comic store on May 4th to get yourself a copy of this, because this is a killer introduction to that upcoming Absolute Carnage series. So if you like Venom, if you're reading that story, if you're a Cates fan, you have to get a copy of this before, someone goes to the store and gets all 20 copies and throws them up on eBay like an asshole.
Hulk Nut goes to 20 bidding on non-Hulk books, and Gray Matter Hulk goes to 22 bidding on non-Hulk books. So charity's bringing out the charity and people.
Wizza in here at 25. Good to see you, Wizza. Thanks for stopping by.
What's up, Reggie? What's up, Great Legend? Thank you all for joining.
Yes, agreed. Thank you.
We have
Hulk Nuts is making me look like a liar. I just told everybody last night that he deleted his YouTube, and now here he is. Trolling the auction
or bidding. Like, I appreciate it. We have 92 people watching, which is amazing. All right, where are we at? We're at K Wizzo, $25. Who's behind him is Gray Matter Hulk. You going higher and higher and higher. 26, Gray Matter Hulk. Thank you very much. I'll sell a copy of Little Bird if you really want to, but I think there's better stuff to sell than Little Bird number 1.
I have the C2E2 exclusive for Little Bird if anyone's interested.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start adding books later, I guess.
Yeah, why not? Because we know they're already gonna go 4 hours. Might as well go 5.
Yeah. What's the?
We are at $26 with Gray Matter Hulk. I don't have nearly that many copies, John. That is a gross exaggeration. But anyone like to go above Gray Matter Hulk for $28? K Wizard, thank you very much. Gray Matter Hulk. Are you going to outbid K Wizza? Are you going to take that from K Wizza? $30, Gray Matter Hulk. Thank you for the quick bid. We don't have an ASM 110 first appearance of the Gibbon. I tried to get one on eBay today and lost out on it. Chris Barrett, email me. I will get you copies of my comic. Okay, with
fold, so
Gray Matter Hulk, $30. Unless, I don't think anyone else is bidding, right? I mean, this is your lot, so you can call it when you want to call it.
Hey, I want to get through stuff. If it was pretty much just K Wizza and Gray Matter Hulk going back and forth. So if nobody else wants to jump in right now, I'm comfortable calling it, and Gray Matter Hulk's going to win it for $30.
Great. What do you say was shipping on that?
It's going to probably be $7. Well, it's flat rate. So what is that? 7 and change?
7 and change, yeah. So
yeah, so we'll say 8, like same as yours.
Okay. So 38 to whitewhalecomics@gmail.com. I also want to say that this is going to be a lot to ship. So bear with me because it might take me a few days to get everything out. And already got $38 from there. I don't know. Oh, okay. Cool. Great. I guess it's my turn again. Hello. It's me again. Let's do another little... You know what? Let's do this. Everyone likes to make fun of me for stuff. Let's do first appearance of Jubilee.
So we are 20 minutes into the auction, and you have already talked about Little Bird and Jubilee.
So to be fair, someone else brought up Little Bird. I did not bring it up.
No, someone threw out the bait.
Yeah, and I took it like an idiot, like a little bird. There are a couple little spine ticks down here in the black area, but overall it's a pretty nice looking copy. I would say it's probably an 8, maybe an 8.5. But we're already at $17. So if anyone wants to retract their bids after hearing my grading of it, my very non-professional grading, but Comic Books NYC is at $20, so that's great. This will be, Comic Books NYC. If you win this, there'll be no additional shipping, but someone else wins it. I'd like to ship everything priority, but someone wants something cheaper, let me know if you win. But so I'll say like $5 shipping on this probably. Just Rican, $25. First appearance of Jubilee, the best X character. Comics NYC is $27. People are probably going to stop bidding or downvote me because I said she's the best X-Men, but it's for charity. So just agree with me and bid. Just Rican's $28. $30, Comic Books NYC. When will we see a Cosmic Jubilee? Ooh, Cosmic Vampire Jubilee. Just Rican, $35. You guys really like Jubilee. I don't know why. I thought I was the only one. $35, Just Rican and his comics for the first appearance of Jubilee. She's even Wolverine's favorite. That's right. She was trained to be a ninja by Wolverine. $36 to Comic Books NYC. Thank you for your generosity, because you can probably get that for less than that, but I'm going to be honest. But keep bidding. Sorry, no 50 cents, Rod. Dollar increments, please. I mean, I have another copy if people really want Jubilee. Jubilee isn't my favorite, but she has a special place in my heart. Yeah, Jubilee should have a special place in your heart because she's great. ComicBooksNYC still at $36. I do not have that in a 9.8 yet. 38 just a Rican. Yes, Reggie, I have more than one copy. I mean, in my PC, and I'll bust another one out if people really want Jubilee that badly. $40, ComicBooksNYC. She's not even on the cover. That was the first X-Men book that I actually bought. That's awesome. That's a great first X-Men book. You don't have it, Rod. Yes, ComicBooksNYC. If you win until it gets to the point where I have to go up to like a $14 box, I will throw in anything that I can into an $8 thing. So right now you would just a Rican $50. Holy schmolies. Just a Rican showing up. Showing up. I figured this would not be that exciting for people. I was just putting it in because I like Jubilee. Rod can have it. Congratulations, Rod the Rican. $50. I'll even include shipping on that one. So send me $50 to, I'll cover shipping for that. Thanks very much. Hey man, Kachung. I just want to sell things honestly. I don't want anyone to, you know, leave this auction feeling like they got oversold something. So it's still a great book. One of my favorite X-Men books. Congratulations. And thank you very much. Chris is off doing something, so I'll go again.
Unless no, I'm ready.
Okay. Here.
I am here. Sorry. Let's see.
We have 106 people watching. That is gangbusters.
I'm gonna do a little indie lot here. We have the Mall #1.
Yeah. If I could bid on stuff, I would bid on these.
We have the Mall #1 regular cover.
Breakfast Club.
We have Dead Rabbit #1, and this is signed by Jerry Dugan. And we have Die, 4th print #1 Virgin cover. So
that's a surprise entry into the competition.
So yeah, let's start that at like $5 and see what happens.
$8 ship again.
Yeah, correct.
Barbarian goes straight to 10, beating out Lindsay just by a hair. Ed D goes straight to 15. I think the Mall is probably going to be a TV show too. That's why I want to bid on it, because I want it before it goes to $1 million. Comics Books Explained jumps to $30 over Farley's Nerd Cave and Lindsay's Geek Knickknacks for 17.
Yeah, the Mall has been optioned for television, so it's actually a pretty good read, and these have been somewhat hard to find. I picked them up when it first came out, and I know people are interested in them, so why not sell them for charity?
No Good Comics goes to 35. Comics Books Explained jumps to 50. Mr. Garrel's a little behind at $40.
Signed by Jerry Dugan through Golden Apple Comics. For those of you who know, this book was canceled after issue 2 because of trademark lawsuit with some bar in New York. No Good Comics is at 51. And this is the 4th print copy of Die Number 1. This is the virgin cover that was available exclusively through Jetpack Comics, I believe. They're all near mint, perfect shape. I take care of my books very, very well.
Oh, man. We are getting, despite what I said, people are super chatting to my PayPal. That's incredibly generous.
Thank you, anyone who's doing that.
Yeah, I don't know if these people want to be shouted out, but they said, you are a natural and Panda is awesome.
Thank you.
So thank you. And if you want credit, just, you know.
Wave your hand in the chat and say that was me.
Yeah, and I know who you are. I don't think he'll mind, but, well, there's 2 people who donated.
So I think we're at 51 right now.
51, still no good comics.
No good comics. And no good, Justin, if you win, you don't have to pay shipping. I can just hand deliver them to you. It will be much cheaper.
Great Legend says no credit needed. So, spoiler alert, it was the Great Legend.
Thank you, Legend, very much.
Thank you, man. Very generous. TJ Watson also came in with a super chat off the top.
And TJ already donated books.
I know. He's just beyond generous.
Yeah.
Like the books he donated, some of them are just, man, killer. $51.
So no good was at 51. Misexplained was at 50. Misexplained was at 50. So he said it's Misexplained said his internet keeps crashing. So no good comics bid 51. You were at 50. Nobody else was in that ballpark. So Misexplained, if you're still in, either bid or fold, and we'll move on. Give it a minute, I guess.
Yeah, maybe his internet crashed again.
I don't know if he's having trouble with his internet or what, but
yeah, so we'll give him a minute. I mean, we would like to go fast, but okay, great.
So that's it, Justin. 51 for all 4.
Hand delivered shipping.
There you go. Thank you.
Great deal. Why don't we do some slabs?
Sure, let's do that.
I'm gonna do. It's gonna be a 3 slab lot, and I don't have them here in person, so I'm gonna try to share my screen. And I'm gonna share this screen. So it's 3 slabs. It is this Infinity number 1, which is signed by Jonathan Hickman. Oh, let me zoom in on this. Hope everyone can see this. Jonathan Hickman, Jerome Opeña, Justin Ponsor, and Jim Chung. It is the Opeña sketch cover, 9.8 gold label. We have an Infinity Abyss, Thanos Infinity Abyss, number 1 of 6. And that is also signed by Al Milgram and Jim Starlin. That is also CGC 9.8 gold label. And then we have a Thanos Rising number 1, variant sketch cover, retailer Summit exclusive, also a 9.8. These were generously donated by JD. Comic Spectre is already at $100. That's great because I was going to start it at 60. So thank you very much. And this is going to be $14 shipped for these. So I'll try to toggle between these books again a few times and look at the chat at the same time.
I'll do my best to keep an eye on the chat here and see what we're at.
And there is also going to be a raw copy of this later on, but this is your chance to get some sweet slabbed Thanos starter pack. 120 Sing J. Thank you very much. I love these sketch covers like this with the like character artwork on them. The concept art, I think they look so cool. And it's quadruple signed. How often do you see a quadruple signed book? So we got Sing J at 120. Who else would like these 398 slabbed Thanos books? Oh, right. JD has these books. He's going to ship directly. So he said he'll cover shipping. So it is whatever you bid is whatever you pay. Oh, we go straight to $200 for Saihaj Sanghera. Thank you very much. I hope I said your name correctly.
Wowza.
Yeah, that's incredible. But 220 Sing J. I mean, these are 3 really great, cool 9/8 slabs. So anything I sign something, I sign it twice, says Chris Barrett. Might as well. Is Boy Who Had 7 still here? I don't know, because he did say something about wanting to see the 9/8. So hopefully he is. But I don't think anyone knew about these. These were not in the preview video because JD just Reggie says twice to get it spelling correctly. These are not in the preview video. JD just sent these to me this morning. I don't know why.
Nerd Division sent a $5 donation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nerd Vision. That's incredibly generous and not necessary, but certainly appreciated. Every little bit helps for charity. But 221. You got to hit who up for some business. Gorilla Grodd.
Sing J's at 222.
TJ says that Thanos Rising variant is a hot book. I'm going to leave it on this one because this one I think is the coolest of the 3 myself, but just because it's quadruple signed. This is, I'm so nosy. I just didn't know if you were talking to me. Saihaj goes to 223. Are we Price is Right bidding right now? But yeah, man, you handle your business, Gorilla Grodd. You do you. I'm not mad. Sing J goes to 224. Yeah, we should do 5 or 10 increments. From now on, we might have to do that. But I did not. Yeah, I know you are, man. I did not establish that, so don't think that's a real bidder. Well, I have to take their word for it. And if we don't get paid for it, we will find another way to sell these for charity. But Saihaj says he is out. And so Sing J is the winner for 224. JD is going to cover shipping on that. So send your name and address and the books you won to whitewhalecomics@gmail.com. Thank you very much. And back over to you.
I'll do a slab now too. This one was donated. I just put it up today. It didn't make the preview video either. For those of you who know, that Spider-Man booth, they are located out in California. They sell books through their store, through Frank & Sons, and they do a Spider-Man themed mystery box, and they do a lot of giveaways. And JP reached out to me and asked me if he could donate a book, and he priority shipped it, rushed it to my house, and it was sitting on my doorstep this morning at 10 a.m. So it's a copy of Venom, Lethal Protector, #1, and it's a 9.8. Well, Sasquatch is already at $50, so there we go.
Comically flawed. I did get your PayPal. Thank you for your super chat.
Shipping obviously on any slabs from me that I show tonight are $15, just because that's how much the medium flat rate box is.
Hulk Nuts at 70.
There you go.
Good as gold. Ask any Valiant books coming up tonight for this Valiant cause. No, too bad. I should have thought about that. That's very clever.
Hulk Nuts is at 70. I mean, this is a great book. I have a couple copies of this myself. No Slabs ones. I was actually a little jealous when I opened up the box today and I saw that this was what was inside. He hadn't told me what he was sending. He just said, "Hey man, can I donate something to the charity auction?" So, and yeah, Legend says it is hard sometimes to get a 9.8, especially on these foil books, because
can't really
press stock. So once they get damaged, it's not something you could press out or clean out when the foil gets messed up or scratched or whatever. So.
Craig Booher goes to 75. If just to make things easier so we don't miss your bids, if you just put just the number, I just don't want to miss anyone's bid at all. Yeah, I sold my copy of that years ago when it was not hot.
Yeah, well, Legend saying they ship back. I think the Diamond still ships terrible. If you look at some of the new books that hit the shelf, some of the damage that these books take in transit is you'd think they'd be better by now at shipping comics, but
well, I don't care. They get their money either way, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna ship this in a manila envelope with no protection. Good luck. No, I'm just kidding. That's obviously not true. So Craig is at 75. Oh,
okay, Wizard goes to 80.
Wizard's at 80. Beautiful. Sasquatch is out. Wiz is the high bid at 80. I think it was only Hulk Nuts and Craig in the fray there. So
Craig folds.
That's going to be to Wizza at 80.
Sing J, that's fine. All right.
So Wiz is going to take this at $80. Thank you.
$80. Great deal. Great book. All right. Let's see what we're going to do next. Let's do, while we're on some symbiote action. This is from Take the Time Collectables. It's a Gillian March black and white variant cover for Amazing Spider-Man 16. It's a Comic Explosion exclusive. Really cool, I guess Black Cat, right? With a Venom. All these kind of store variants for these can be really hot. So we're raising money for 3 charities, good as gold. Smile Train, the CBLDF, and American Brain Tumor Association. Before I can even announce what I want to start this at, Chris Barrett's at 10, Barbarian also is at 10, ComicBooksNYC is at 20, Lindsay's Geeked Out Knickknacks at $25. That's crazy. You guys are bidding fast and furious. I love it. Thank you very much. And this book is in really great shape. That's on the bag. I don't see really. Might be one little thing down there, but it's certainly a 9.6, I would say. $27 NYC Barbarian Folds. Thank you for the quick fold. Yeah, it's a great cover. It's Gilliam March. I think that's how you say the first name. $30 Lindsay. Chris Barrett's out. Thank you. NYC, are you going to outbid Lindsay? Fold to Lindsay. So the only other person in was everyone else is folded. So I'll give it a 10-second runoff, and then the book is yours, and I'll do $5 shipping on this because I should be able to ship it cheaply. All right. So $35 to whitewhalecomics@gmail.com. Thank you very much. Do you want to go, or do you want me to go again quick?
So you could go again.
Okay. Because I got books on books on books.
I know you have way more than me. I can relax a little bit over here.
I'll do another book.
I'm digging around in my boxes trying to find more stuff to put up, like little surprises.
Let's do another variant from Take the Time. Batman Who Laughs #1, Greg Horn, signed right up there in purple, super cool. And with COA from Greg Horn and GregHornArt.com exclusive. $35, yes, Lindsay, and Just Rican. Just you can send money to whitewhalecomics@gmail.com, or I can invoice you later if you prefer. These are pretty hot if you want to look them up on eBay, but or not, because it's just an awesome cover and it's signed in purple, which is awesome. I really like how Greg Horn does that when he signs books. He like complements the colors.
He's also got one of the coolest signatures in the.
Yeah, they're like swirly GH.
Yeah.
Again, $5 ship. Start at $1. And go. Thank you, Issues. $10, Daydreams and Nightmares. 15, Caleb. Thank you very much, buddy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if beautiful is the right word, but it is very cool. Yeah, I've got a Wolverine lot. You missed the first Jubilee. $16 collectible paper. $18 Caleb. Just ahead of Christopher at 17. Caleb, the comic Smurf Murphy at $18. Thank you, Robert Galvin.
When did you change his name to Robert the Comic Book G-Spot?
A couple days ago. Collectible paper folds. Caleb's at 18. Christopher bid 17. If Christopher folds, it's all yours, Caleb. Look at that. Harley Who Laughs. $19, Christopher. $20, Caleb. Rod, I said I'd cover shipping on that one because it went for, you guys went ham on that book, so. I will pony up shipping on that. 21, Christopher. It's a great book, hard to find. Great, great book. Smurf it to him, Caleb Barbarian Kung Fu says. $25 for Caleb. That's a Smurf. We get some auction music. I would, but I don't want to get booted from YouTube for worried about copyright stuff.
Yeah,
$26, Christopher.
That's no fun.
I mean, I can sing, but I don't think you want that.
No, that's not the kind of impressions they came for, I don't think.
No. I don't think anyone really came for impressions tonight. They came for sweet deals.
A couple people said they came for for the impressions.
Yeah. Caleb, $30. Christopher Folds. So Caleb, $30 plus $5 shipping to White Whale Comics. I'm gonna pop over to you so I can just do some make sure I got everyone's name on the correct books.
For sure. This is gonna be. I'll do this one, and then after your next one, I'll do the GSX.
Yeah, we have 112 people watching, so
yeah. So I'll do this one real quick, just because I was already planning to do this one. It's a little bit of a, it's a little Donny Cates lot per se. This is Dark Horse Presents issue number 24. This is Donny Cates' first published work as a writer. He wrote one story in this book. It's not in mint condition. It's got some creasing down by the corner. It's a thick book with a harder stock cover. So once it took a little bit of a beating, but who would have thought back then that Donnie would have been big? And then Thanos 15. It's a 9.4 slab. We'll throw in here with this, so it'll be $15 shipping altogether. And let's try to start it at like $20.
TJ says Hulk Nuts goes to 50. Wow.
Thank you.
60, Mr. Garrel. TJ says $5 for some walking. Think that can be arranged.
Gray Matter Hulk's at 60.
I think Mr. Garrel came in first on my screen.
Oh, he did. Yeah, you're right. So Mr. Garrel is at 60. Hulk Nuts
at 65. Gray Matter right behind him at 62. Norman Chase at $80.
I mean, for those of you that are big on slab books, I can honestly tell you I have no idea why this came back at 9.4. It really doesn't have any visible damage on it, so I'm not sure if it would be worth it to someone to crack it and resubmit it or sign it and try to get a gold label on it. But definitely a cool book, and I think there's been a lot of hype growing for this particular issue, just because of the Silver Surfer Black series that's supposed to be coming out, and all that speculation as far as.
And I'll tell you what, I'll do my Black Silver Surfer lot next. How about that?
Perfect.
We're at Norman Chase, $90.
Get it all together. So.
Gray Matter Hulk folds, Hulk Nuts folds. I think that was everyone.
That wraps it up. So
Norman Chase, $90.
Norman Chase, $90. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right, let me find those books really quickly. Got them. So we got Thanos 15, fourth print Silver Surfer cover, which is just an awesome cover, regardless of the hype or the spec on it. I bought that for a cover buy a while ago. This is a totally spec book. Ultimate Fantastic Four number 42, first appearance of the Ultimate Silver Surfer. It does have a little bit of a tick down at the bottom, but otherwise it's in pretty good shape. ComicBooksNYC came in at 91. I don't know if we had called it already.
I see it now, and then Norman Chase said fold, so I don't know. I don't know what you guys want to do. Listen, I think I called it at 90. So Norman, if you want it at 90, I will honor that and give it to you.
I think that's fair.
So Norman, you tell us what you want to do. If you If you want it at 90, it's yours. If you
Comic
don't,
Books NYC says Norman can have it. Thank you. You're a gentleman. Making that easy. New Fantastic Four, number 546. It's just an awesome Turner cover. I just threw that in there. We have Sasquatch already at $20 for this. And this will be probably $8 shipped on these. But this is a hot book. This jumped like crazy. These are unfortunately all the Silver Surfers I have right now. Yeah, can't get enough. We'll take food stamps. Not really. 21, Christopher Luciner. Thank you very much. $30, Robert Galvin. This is big time spec. 33, Gray Matter Hulk. And, you know, can't beat Turner. Can't beat Turner art. 35, Robert, the comic G-Spot Galvin. And this fourth printing is in excellent condition, in my estimation. Fold, Robert Galvin, spec for charity, that's right. Robert Galvin, this is yours for, so it'll be $43 shipped. Thank you very much. All right, I think it's time.
it is. Let's see if anyone's interested. This is
Maybe not. I don't know.
Well, just because people want the book doesn't mean that people want to pay for
it. Sure.
But GSX #1. This has got to start at $400.
Mr. Garrel starts at $1.
Yeah, not even close. So, like I said in my post, for those of you who didn't see it, if you go on Instagram, you can see very specific pictures of every corner, the spine, everything. Overall, I estimate it in a 4 to 4.5 range. That puts it at market value up in that $600 range as far as the book goes. Very little that can't be helped out by a clean and a press would definitely give you a good bump. And Comic Books NYC is already at $450 on that. So
if anyone has not checked eBay prices for this lately, the cheapest copy of this book on eBay right now is in trashed condition. Like a 6.5 is going for, I think someone's asking $1,700 for it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously with the Fox and Disney deal and everything else, this book has a lot of room to grow. And you know what? It's just a personal grail for a lot of people anyway. It is for me, but you know, I'm gonna get to give it to someone else here. And Model Vault's already at $600, so that's phenomenal.
What's gonna be shipping on this, by the way?
It's gonna probably be around $15, only because I want to make sure we get good insurance on it, just to make sure everything is.
I believe the Model Vault is in Canada.
So then it would obviously be
a tiny
bit more. We'll discuss it. It's not a huge deal. We'll figure it out afterwards if you're the winner.
This is still an incredible deal. Like I said, check eBay right now.
Yeah, that is a phenomenal deal.
Like, just flip it. 625, Roman Curtis. Thank you very much, Roman.
That is true. Absolutely. I mean, it's in a 4 to 4.5 range. I'd say more of a 4.5 personally, but I'm not a professional grader. But I mean, if this book was cleaned and pressed and thrown into a slab, you could easily make a ton of money off this if that's your goal to flip it.
I'm just trying to encourage people to bid. Like, I really hope someone gets it who wants it. But
yeah, I mean, obviously that would be, but at the end of the day, it's really just about getting them money to charity. So whatever your intentions are for it, as long as you're not going to destroy it, I don't. Then I'll be really sad.
Bake says it's for charity. Dig deep. It's still a super deal. Agreed on all accounts.
Norman Folds.
Roman Curtis at $6.50.
Sir, thank you very much.
$6.55 Model Vault.
First appearance of a lot of major X-Men characters. That team lineup, my personal favorite, Mr. Logan. Just a beautiful book. I know a ton of people want to have this in their collection. So,
thank you, Rod. Got your payment. Lindsay got your payment. Caleb got your payment. And TJ paid me for the Christopher Walken impression before I did it, so I'll have to do it on my next auction.
No Good Comics sent it to me, so I'll just I'll forward it to you after.
That's fine. I assume that is not a bid, DS.
That's a year.
Yeah. Bucky Rogers, we're doing this all through PayPal. I don't know if you don't know me. I don't know why I'd want to give me my credit card. Your credit card. Roman Curtis Folds. So Model Vault's at $6.55. Anyone else wants to bid, give it a few minutes because this is, an important book. So give some people a little extra time.
For sure.
Yeah.
If you want to go.
Boyuad7 said, "Holy cow! I had no idea this book shot up so much. Just saw the last two sold prices on my grade, and my book doubled. Get this book, peeps."
Yeah, I mean it is. It's a great investment book either way. It's definitely continuing to climb up. I was talking to a couple people recently, and I think that this book is right now. This book is trending to be like on the same wavelength as Hulk 181 was. And everybody knows that a year and a half ago, Hulk 181 was priced entirely differently than it is right now. It's climbed so quick and steadily. Giant Size has been doing the same thing.
NYC is at $6.70.
Wow.
675 Model Vault. Bake says, "I have a trusting voice, so I can have his credit card. Thank you very much." TJ says this book isn't done going up either. I would agree, and DS says I was looking at 8.5 last year at $900. Now it's almost double for an 8.5. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Like I was just telling Alec earlier today that, I probably won't own another one of these in my lifetime because they're climbing so rapidly. Comic Books NYC is at 700.
Bucky Rogers, yes, you can. We're doing it through PayPal, so I would not get your credit card information. Just give me friends and family. 705 Model Vault. Sorry, it's your boy. Not on this one. That was reserved for Wednesday's show.
Yeah, that was.
I should report this sale to GPA. 720 NYC.
Thank you. Yeah, Comic Core was gracious enough to have me on the show last night to promote the auction, which was awesome. It was my first time interacting with a lot of those guys, and wow, it was a lot of fun, and everyone was really cool, and I had a really good time, and it was great. And I stayed on and talked to them for a while afterwards, and then I got exhausted and I had to try to go get some sleep, so I had to cut and run. But it was a great time, and it was a great show, and they really helped me promote the crap out of this auction too. So that's, thank you to everybody in general out there in the chat. Any of you, I know a lot of you reposted on your Instagrams, in your stories, and I just want to say that Alec and I both really appreciate that.
Yeah, for certain. NYC's at 720. Robert Galvin, I did get your payment. So Model Vault goes to 725. I was just about to ask you. Perfect timing.
Gee whiz.
730 NYC. I said before this started that I would be surprised if this went under 800, but
no matter what, I'm just happy and I'm grateful. And for those of you who looked into the charity or know anything about Smile Train, they estimate it costs for about every $250 that they're able to raise, they can perform full surgery on one child with a cleft palate. So just this book alone right now, we're in shape to donate enough money to Smile Train to have 3 kids have their mouths, their face fixed, and be able to have a better quality of life just for this one book. So thank you guys. This is awesome. I really appreciate everybody coming out and
yeah, it's incredible. 126 people watching, which is by far the most I've ever gotten in a live stream, but it makes perfect sense that people coming out for charity. 740 NYC.
I think NYC's at like the Star Wars show too. He must be like,
yeah, he's probably like at some panel. He's got like 1 year in Bluetooth, and he's like listening to someone talk about episode 9. And
I'm jealous too, watching his story, all the cool stuff that he's seen while he's been there. It looks like a really good time. Some of the paintings and stuff were phenomenal. Did you see like the Alex Ross artwork that was there?
Yeah,
stuff.
Crazy,
unbelievable.
740 Comic Books NYC. What do you say, Model Vault, or anybody else? Bidding is still fully open. I'm at a live event elsewhere in town, but thanks, guys. Yeah, Billy D in episode 9, Lando making his comeback.
Yeah, good point, Bake. The pizza that they've been posting has also been a highlight of their stories for sure.
Bottom left spot.
Yeah, the bottom left spine split is the only split on the book, but there is this tape at the top here that if you look at the pictures on my page, it's a small piece of tape. It's visible on the front and back and on the top of the spine, but that's the only actual split on the spine. I don't know how well you guys can see that or not from where you are. Alec, you'll have to tell me if that's at all even.
It's a little blurry, but doesn't want to focus on it. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah, so there's a small split at the bottom.
Yeah, just this little piece right here.
But a lot of the stuff on the back and stuff definitely looks like it can be pressed out. 750 Model Vault.
Yeah, there's just that's what happens with these thick books too. You get like the
square bound books are hard to not have stuff like that happen to them,
especially ones this old. Model Vault's at 750.
NYC at panel jumps up and screams yes if he wins. Everyone just stares at him. $775 Comic Books NYC coming in strong style. Jay the Nature Boy D. Woo! And Model Vault folds, so that's gonna go to Comic Books NYC. Unless you want to, I mean, no one else has been in quite a while, so
yeah, no, I'm comfortable with that.
Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, and thank you on behalf of Smile Train. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
And what did you say shipping was?
He's local-ish, so it's I'll cover it, NYC. Thank you.
All right. I think he will. He says, Comic Books NYC says, issue, would you kill me if I A-OK you the book right back for doing this auction?
Yeah, I would. That's not an option. I don't accept AOKs. Everyone knows that. That's not.
You know that book's getting returned to sender, so.
That's not acceptable.
Save yourself the shipping. That's incredibly, unbelievably generous of you, NYC, but I think you'll have a hard time convincing them that. But you can talk about that.
I'll just show up at your apartment and make you accept it. So it's not really.
Well, I don't know how to follow that, but we can try with some. Let's see. Let's do these guys here. Got a couple of Silver Age Justice League books from T.J. Watson. It's number 34 and number 37. They are in, pretty darn good shape for the age. They're not in the 9s at all. They do have some spine wear and stuff, but really nice quality, mid to high range. So we already have a bid of $15, maybe $8 shipping on these. I should probably show this cover too. Fold it into paper airplanes and fly it to him. He would take it that way. John says, great job on the GSX. Now for more Liefeld. $25 Joker. No Conans tonight. These are really cool covers. You got Batman getting treed by the Joker back here. Superman's on fire. Hawkman is, being Hawkman. $30 Roman Curtis. Colors are really sharp on these. I really like how it tells you who all the characters are on the cover of this one. Dr. Fate. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing you guys. Oh, I'm telling you, you're gonna want these Justice Leagues. They're great books. Quality items, and you're gonna want to bid on these books. I'm telling you, baby. Feel like a bit of a dancing monkey doing that, since I got paid to do it, but it's for charity, baby. $32, Bucky Rogers. Oh, that's great stuff. $50, Jeff G. Whoa, blowing my mind. TJ says, I'd be surprised if they're not at least 8.0. Yeah, I mean, I would say you're probably right. All the spine ticks are very minimal. They have a little bit of corner wear, but they're really nice. Hey man, comically flawed. I appreciate the feedback. I never claimed to be an impressionist. I just impressionism found me. So I do what I do what I can, buddy. $55 Roman Curtis. Once again, I'll ask whether Neil Adams Batman. I don't know if either of those. I don't think the Batmans that he donated were Neil Adams. You can correct me, TJ. What does TJ know about grading collectible paper? Says. But yeah, I mean, they're for the age quality copies. Roman Curtis is at $55. There are more TJ books to come if this one does not work for you. Sing J is at 56. $60 Jeff G. $63, Sing J. With the $3 increments. Love it. Thank you, NYC. 65, Jeff G. How much you want to make a bet? NYC's shipping information is not in this.
I know his shipping information because I've sent him books before, so he's asked out. I could drive to his place, and he lives in New York, so we're practically neighbors.
No, he included it. Can't triple stamp and double stamp. Yeah, that's true. Rome Curtis folds. Jeff G was at 65. Sing J goes to 66. Jeff G's at 70. Oh, Candy Graham Man calls dibs times infinity on something. You're going back and forth about the theoretical Neil Adams Batman that I don't know if it exists in the auction or not. Sing J folds. Jeff G, you got it for $70. I'm gonna want to say, I think I said $8, but call it $5 for shipping. $75. Thank you very much. You got something?
I do, yeah.
All right.
These books were donated. Obviously, at one point, we're in really high demand. Still kind of are. The third one's due to come out soon. So we have a Batman Damned #1, the A cover, as well as Batman Damned #2, the A cover. First appearance of the Batwang. Big time. Big
time spec on the Batwang.
Yeah, big time spec on the Batwang. Never know when it's going to show up again. This could be the first and last appearance ever of the Batwang. So,
unless you're Selena Kyle.
Right, that's also true. So it's a good suggestion, comically flawed. After this, I'll see what I can find.
Caleb's at $20 off the bat.
Wow.
You must be 18 years or older to purchase this book. So yeah, probably, but I think you have to be 18 to have a PayPal account, so that works.
You could use your parents' PayPal account if you're watching this and you're a child. I'll never know. So books are in perfect shape. They were donated for the auction, so this is not my generosity. This is someone else's generosity.
Yep, bat dick. Bat emoji, eggplant emoji. It should go for at least $10 an inch, EJ.
I don't know what the real world
dick size to donation ratio is.
Yeah, or even the pick. Like, there's no scale in the book.
Right.
Like 1 centimeter is equal to 1.
You need a key. A legend. Eric Press went to 35, then Sing J went to 36. Take the Time goes to 40. Chris Barrett said, TJ, this should be more expensive than the GSX then.
Touche.
Tacoma needs some time to think here, gentlemen. $41, Sing J.
These are beautiful books. They grade really high, I think, because the standards for a magazine are slightly different than they are for a comic book. But if that's your thing. Eric Press breaking out the adult jokes.
Sorry, people are messaging me on Instagram about stuff.
Wizza flying in at 45.
Well, shipping on the Thanos Donny Cates combo was 90 plus how much shipping for that? That was the slab, right?
Yeah, 15 because the medium flat rate.
So it'll be 105.
Yeah, correct.
Sorry, Sing J is at 47. Just want to make sure I'm communicating with everyone if possible.
Wiz is at 50.
Still under value. Sing J is at 51. Holy smokes.
Wiz is at 60.
Jeff G, you got your payment? And Sing folds.
Sing J folds, so Wiz is at.
So does Take the Time.
So that puts Wizza in it at 60.
Yep. I don't think anyone else is bidding, correct?
No.
All right. Oh, whoa. FaZe Khan just went to $100.
Oh, okay. Well then.
That changed the game. Just about like that was under the wire. I mean, that's great. No, oh, just kidding. Laughing my ass off. Okay, never mind. K-Wizza wins it. Please no fake bids. Thank you. Don't want to mess anyone up. We're gonna call it for K-Wizza.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Great. Back to me.
And there's no Wiz already won one, so there's no extra shipping on that.
I'm gonna do a lot that I'm not sure if anyone is going to want to buy, but you know what? What the heck? So anyone who follows me knows I'm a big fan of Strangers in Paradise and Terry Moore. 2 of his properties have already been optioned, Rachel Rising and Motor Girl. And this was his follow-up to Strangers in Paradise called Echo. This is a shiny cover. It's all 40 issues, read once and bagged. So they're all near mint condition. Full run, great read. And I'm not going to show all of the books because there's 40 of them, but you get the picture. It's going to have to be $15 shipped because I'm going to have to put it in a flat rate box probably. But we'll start it at, I don't know, $20 for the whole thing. That's 50 cents a book. What do you say? No one wants it? Just say pass, pass, pass. And if I get a few passes, we'll move on to something else. But I wanted to throw things out that that I enjoyed to this auction. And hopefully you will enjoy too. And it's a shiny cover. There was a second print that was not shiny. Pope Cerberus, $20. Thank you. Caleb comes in at 20, but a little too late. If nothing else, this is a great read if you don't want to spec on it. And that's probably cheaper than you can get all the trades for. I know this was kind of a wild card to throw in there, but
Daydreams and Nightmares at 21.
21. I'm also a big Terry Moore fan. Would you like to bid over $21, Pope? $22. It's a hot lot. It's on fire. Daydreams. What do you think? What's it about? It is about this girl here who gets caught in this rainstorm of this liquid metal that attaches to her body, and she gains kind of some super-ish powers, and the government's after her because it was a secret experiment. And it is about that, I guess. It's kind of the Robert, for your I got your payment. I don't want to spoil too much else by saying too much more, but she comes at T1000. And all of Terry Moore's books are currently tying in to the current Strangers in Paradise run. So he built like a little universe behind our backs and is busting them out. Hope folds, so Daydreams and Nightmares at 23. Unless anyone else would like to bid in the next couple seconds, you'll get that for 23 plus 14 shipping. Is that what I said? 14, 15, whatever, 14. Tumor Comics says, my wife is watching this, said, is that Jesus or Satan, referring to the beard? I'll let you decide. All right, great. Daydreams and Nightmares. You get it for 23 plus 14. That's $37.
A little bit of both, maybe.
Yeah, you know, sometimes we got a little bit of Jesus and Satan in all of us. Maybe. That's less than $1 a book. And yeah, it's spec. So, hey, I have until Monday to stop talking about spec, and this is for charity. So.
Is that a real thing?
What?
You not talking about spec?
Yeah, my new show starting on Monday is me stopping specking and just reading books.
Yeah, but that's just one show.
Yeah, but it's gonna. I want to make it a lifestyle. You want to go again? You want me to
go? You have a lot more than me. You want to go again, or you want me to?
Hey, why don't you do those that I see right there, and then I'll do something to follow that up.
Sure. This is another group one. It's foil covers for Purgatory and Lady Death. Both of these are signed by Brian Pulido at the top. In really nice shape. Cool books. You know, the whole 90s shiny aesthetic that we all love so much. And Chris Barrett's in at $10. I mean, these are cool books. You don't actually see these around that often, to be honest. Eric Press is at 20. They are, like I said, both of them are signed by Brian Pulido, who's the man behind all of these, and Evil Ernie, one of my favorites. Big Brian Pulido fan.
25, D-Runk. Chris says, I see shiny, I'm all in, I'm out. Bake says, silver headlights.
Yeah, heck yeah. They're
$30, Jeff Comic 813.
All up in there. D-Runk Comics folds. Jeff Comics is at 30. Eric Press, did you want to bid or are you out?
Payment info is whitewhalecomics@gmail.com. Eric Press at 31.
Shipping on these will be $5. Snug them in a Gemini. Send them on their way. Jeff Comics at 35. These are great books. They had the whole run of the foil covers, and there's a few different ones out there for the different series. I think there was one for Chastity too, right?
Yeah, I think so. Eric Press folds.
So that'll be
Jeff Comic
at 35. If no one else is, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. D-Runk folded already. He was the only other bidder.
Great. So Jeff, 35. Congrats. Add $5 for the shipping, and congratulations. Thank you.
All right. To follow that up, I've got a very generous donation from a fellow YouTuber, mamagajambo. It is 2 pages of original art from Lady Death. And he included the book that it comes from. It is Lady Death issue 5 from July of 2003 by Polito. And these are signed at the bottom by, I believe, the inker. Oh, I was holding one of these upside down. Randy Emberlin. One of them is stamped on the back, talking about copyright, but I don't know if that matters to anyone. I put them in these nice little art holders. Ryan goes to $100. Probably going to be about, I don't know, $20 to ship these, I'm guessing. Because I have to find something to ship them in, because it definitely will not fit in a flat rate. But really cool sequential pages. Page 4 and oh, I'm sorry, page 2 and 4. I thought they were sequential, but they look really great together either way. And nice shot of Lady Death right there. 110 Comic Books NYC. Thanks, Ryan. You're a cool dude. That was sarcasm. Barbarian Kung Fu said, I'm not trying to get divorced, just sent to the doghouse, so he folds. Yeah. You can bid against Barbarian Kung Fu at 50 Comic Books NYC. Yeah, we got 6 downvolts. We got some trolls, but you know, when you do something nice, people get mad because they feel worse about themselves. So sorry, guys. Comic Books NYC is at 51. $55 Eric Press. So you're welcome to unfold Barbarian if you want. It'll fit in a flat rate medium priority. All right, I'll take your word for it. So it'll be $14 to ship, I guess. Yeah, I agree. Comically flawed. It's pretty weak. Eric Press at $60. And that's what you want to see, Lady Death. Yeah, I got issues. Just took care of Ryan.
I'm on it. I'm on top of things.
Thanks. Look at that dude. He's about to get wrecked. Lady's like, no.
That's great artwork, man. That's so cool.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't own any like original artwork like that. Do you?
Yeah, I do have a few pages. 65 NYC. But these look really nice together. Yeah, here. I'll try to show both pages. For reference, these are priced at $100 a piece on the back. I don't know anything about the value of OA, but not the show. I think the show's pretty good, but I can't see anything, so hopefully these are in camera.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
All right. Barbarian folds, Eric Press folds. I think that leaves NYC. Anyone else bidding? I don't think so. All right, NYC, you got a bargain of a deal. $65 plus shipping. Thanks very much for your generosity. You already bought a giant size X-Men tonight. You're bidding still on stuff and you're at Celebration. You're top-notch dude. I will let you know. I trust you, so I'll ship them out and then let you know what shipping was, if that's okay. And then you can pay me after. Sound good? Or just hit me with, I don't know, $15. I'll go one more time. Let's do. Jeez, I don't know. We have so much, man. I'm gonna be here forever.
You want me to go? I'm ready if you want.
No, I got something.
All right.
I'm gonna do another TJ book. Daredevil 43. Great cover. Fighting Cap.
I love that cover.
Yeah, and it is sharp. The pages look to be definitely at least off-white. But the spine is like really clean. Caleb's at $20 off the bat. I would guess it's in the 9s. TJ can probably tell you, since it's his book, what he thinks it was. But 25 Barbarian Kung Fu, $40 Comically Flawed, jumping up. Whoa! Take the Time Collectibles, $75.
Gee whiz.
Yeah, I mean, $80 Comically Flawed. This is, I'll try to show you. It's in Mylar, so it might be hard to see, but try to show you the spine. Yeah, TJ says definitely in the 9s. I would agree. The color, like it lays flat. The corners, like there's a little tiny thing in the back corner here. I don't know if it'll focus, but like it's super minor. It's a super clean copy. $100 to take the time. Yeah, this is like an A-OK level TJ book. This is not like a TJ book that he has just lying around. This is like TJ collection.
What I think the other night they said he was actually going to A-OK that book to John, right?
Yeah, and then John bought himself a copy, and so TJ donated it to the auction instead. So this was going to be an A-OK.
No, it's in extra good shape because he was sending that to John.
Roman Curtis goes to $150. $160 Comically Flawed. Any Fantastic Four? Don't recall. It's hard to keep track of everything. There's a Journey into Mystery. There's a Tales to Astonish. A couple of Batmans. There is a Fantastic Four, yes. Roman Curtis goes to $200. Hey now. $210, Comically Flawed. This is a beautiful copy for sure. Oh yeah, and Fantastic Four Annual #1 Slab. I will do that one next that NYC donated. $225, Roman Curtis.
Can I bid on that?
If the chat's okay with it.
I'm just kidding. I don't have any money. I can't bid on that. I wish I could.
Doll hairs, 225 doll hairs. And that equals doll hair to US dollars is 1 for 1.
It is 1 for 1, yeah.
Strange transfer of currency there, but $230, Comically Flawed. Yeah. John says my favorite Kirby cover personally. It is definitely a nice one. $250, Roman Curtis. Damn. Yeah, Pope. This is a sharp copy of this book. The blacks are in really great shape. I put it in a Mylar, but I didn't touch it with my grubby hands. Take the time, fold. So I think Comically Flawed, unless you would like to bid again, Roman Curtis is going to get this for $250. $260, Comically Flawed.
I don't have anything that can follow this up.
I'll go again.
Well, no, I'll go again, but it's just it'll be time for everyone to catch their breath, and we can be more realistic.
Where are we at? Comically Flawed. Roman Curtis at $275. Jeez Louise.
You guys are the best.
Yeah, this is incredible. Issues was joking on Wednesday that if we raised $1,000, I would shave my beard, which I am not going to. But I said, oh, we'll definitely raise that much. And you guys are blowing it out of the water.
So you have to shave your beard now?
No, absolutely not.
Those are the rules.
Comically Flawed fold. So Roman Curtis, get this for $275, $5 shipping. I will put it in a Gemini and make sure it's nice and safe and tidy. Unless you want me to priority it, let me know. You can pay an extra $3. I'll priority mail it and pack it up super tight. Thank you very much. So do you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go. This is a little Return of Wolverine lot. We have 3 covers for issue #1. All the incentive variant covers. This is a 1 for 10. Linnell Francis Yu. This is the John Tyler Christopher. I think that was a 1 for 25 or 1 for 15. And the Cassidy was a 1 for 25. There's also the PX New York Comic Con exclusive cover to issue #2, and the Kubert variant cover for issue #5. And Chris Barrett's already in at $15 for all of these. Shipping will be $5.
Jeff G, you got your payment for the foil books. I do need your address, though. Last Level Comics is in at $20. Roman Curtis was waiting on that book. I'm glad you won it, buddy.
When you posted pictures out of the books that weren't mine, that was like one of my favorite books too. I love that book.
Couldn't believe it was in that stack.
Well, TJ never plays around, so
that's for sure.
Chris Barrett is out, so who was it? Last Level Comics at $20. If nobody else is interested, that's going to be. Oh, here we go. Eric Press is at 21. So 23. Last Level Comics. This one was hard to find. I actually like this cover a lot. The Cooper cover to issue number 5. Gray Matter Hulk is in here at 25. This is cool. The New York Comic Con cover too. This one was limited to 3,000 copies at New York Comic Con. Eric Press is out. So Gray Matter Hulk was at 25. Last Level Comics was behind him at 23. So the Cassidy cover. I think the U cover is this one's cool. Jumping out of the Sentinel. I think the U cover is my favorite. Last Level Comics at 27. I don't know why. I think I just like this one the best.
Lionel Yu is an underrated artist, I think.
Yeah, very much so. Gray Matter Hulk at 30. It's also the most relevant, I think, to like the book itself because he's kind of like busting out of the sort of adamantium casket, if you will. It was kind of a cool series. I mean, I think maybe I love Wolverine, but you know, he was like oversaturated a little in the past, and then he almost completely disappeared for a little while, and now they're back to like throwing him at us.
Everything, yeah.
In everything they possibly can. So Gray Matter Hulk's at 30.
Nick Miller says Kubert did that cover on a scratch board. That's really cool.
Last Level Comics is out, so Kentucky Keys had bid 26. If you're in, let us know. Did he really? That's amazing. Yeah, it's actually, you know what's funny is that these books were donated to us by someone from the community, but I actually a good Delphia and Kachung actually they got me this cover because I couldn't find it at any stores by me, and I really wanted this one, so I have a personal copy of this, and because they were nice enough to hook me up with it, but so I think it's gonna go to Gray Matter Hulk at 30.
Yep, I'd say so.
Good to go. So, Gray Matter, I think you won one already, right? For me?
Yeah, fine, Jeff.
Yeah, Gray Matter Hulk won already. So you don't have to add anything extra, I don't think, for shipping. I think I should still be able to. We'll be good on the first one.
Cool. I'm gonna do this book. I gotta share my screen again. Bam. Fantastic Four Annual Number 1, 5.5, blue label, donated by ComicBooksNYC very generously. He sent me information that I should probably have prepared for with some information.
Oh, and like the sales prices and stuff?
Yeah. Bear with me a moment. Here we go. Current Go Collect fair market value is $280. Last online sale was $316.19 for $315. We'll start at $50. And I think hopefully get some interest in it. It is the early Spider-Man appearance, origin of Submariner, first appearance of Warlord Krang, Silver Age appearance of Lady Dorma. Comic Smurf goes to 55. Eric Press at 60, beating out Tumor Comics. Big Snakes at 80. 150, Take the Time, jumping right up there. Scaring people away. Eric Press is out. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, NYC, you said you were going to cover shipping on these. I don't want to speak for you, but I seem to remember. Great. NYC confirms you will pay shipping, so 162 of comics. So what you bid is what you pay. And got the money for Daredevil, Jeff G, Gray Matter Hulk. Thank you very much, all of you. 180 Tomb of Comics. Still a bargain based on fair market value and current prices. And really, really cool cover. It's got Spider-Man. It's got Doctor Doom on it. Don't miss this awesome gallery of villains. So it's just like, who's behind them there? You don't know. You got to read the book, which you can't because it's Slab, but read it on Marvel Unlimited or something. Is that a thing? What is the Marvel app called? Is that right?
Unlimited, yeah.
Yeah, nailed it. Takes Time Collectibles goes to 190. It's the most requested saga ever printed, everyone. That's what it says right there. How could you say no to that? It's got to be true. It's printed on the book. Tumor Comics or anyone else, you're going to go above Take the Time. Barbarian, my email is whitewhalecomics@gmail.com. TJ says when subby spec starts going through the roof. Oh, when it starts, this is going to go through the roof. Jeff G says that's damn near a $500 book. But it looks like Take the Time is about to win it at 190 unless anyone else wants to come in at the last minute. Bye, Sammy. Thanks for stopping by.
Comic Books NYC said he agrees with TJ, but he can't bid on his own book that he's
dating. He's just going to buy it back from himself. Jeff G's at $200. Jeff G coming through, says Eric Press. Jeff G, everyone shouting out Jeff G for bidding. Still a bargain for the book. Don't congratulate him yet, because he's still way undervalued. Take the time. Are you going to bid or are you going to fold? Yeah, absolutely, Jeff. I got you. Jeff Comic, rather, not Jeff G. No problem. Take the time. 225. When the dog's got to go, the dog's got to go. 250, Jeff G. Now we're getting somewhere. We have a request for a Rocky impression. We got a super chat, so I'll have to figure that one out. You've been missing everything, Brandon. Takes time full, so Jeff G is going to be 250 shipped. And I will forward you your shipping information to ComicBooksNYC, and you'll get that sweet slab out to you for a bargain of a deal. Congratulations. You going?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Go for it.
All right, I'll do a fun little Daredevil.
Take the time.
Daredevil lot.
Bow or Bullwinkle.
I'll do. It's a Daredevil 1 from the new series that just came out recently, which has been awesome. This is the Delato variant. Also going to do the Daredevil 100, the Michael Turner cover. Beautiful book. And Daredevil 189. This is a 9.6 slab. This book features the death of Stick. Frank Miller cover. Frank Miller story. Klaus Johnson on the art.
Sing Jay. Thank you.
Shipping for this lot will be $15 because there's a slab in it. So Hulk Nuts is at $50. So just some cool different Daredevil books. Cool slab. Big fan of the Frank Miller Daredevil run. Some of the best Daredevil covers.
Barbarian Kung Fu said it can be either of you, by the way, Alec. If you want to, you can make Issues do it.
I'm not doing it.
Gray Matter Hulk. Roman Curtis jumps in at $75.
Like I said, this new series has been really, really good. To be honest, I mean, I've always read Daredevil on and off, but I never really found like a great jumping on point trying to pick up back issues. And this new series, I think, has been really good, even for people that don't have like a huge knowledge of Daredevil. I know you guys did it for book club, you and John. That was the episode TJ was on, right?
Yeah, I've been
Triumphant Return to YouTube.
Yeah, Roman Curtis at $85.
And I love this cover, the Michael Turner cover for Daredevil number 100. Just a beautiful, beautiful book, man. I mean,
Jeff G
no one can deny.
Was included in that Fantastic Four annual.
Gray Matter Hulk at 88.
Roman Curtis is at 90.
Just a cool little lot. I know I didn't feature any of these in the post. I've just been digging around, kind of thinking like more stuff that I could throw in here that we could,
I mean, you don't have to. We got plenty, man. I got stacks on stacks.
People want to participate, and we're raising money for a good cause. So I'm feeling I got a little bit of the bug, but I only have one group of books left after this, and then I'll be a spectator myself for the rest of the evening. So
great. So it's just gonna be on me. I gotta hype it up.
Basically, I mean, I'll still be here, but I'll just mostly be like
peanut gallery.
Yeah, I can go start trolling or something.
Well, that'll make me feel at home, so I appreciate it.
I agree, TJ. I'm sad to let this Michael Turner go, man. I actually just got this book like maybe a month or so ago. I stumbled across it. So, I mean, it's a really cool cover. I had it up next to for the new run, Matteo Scalera did a really cool Daredevil cover with him standing in front of like a stained glass window similar to this, and I thought they looked so cool next to each other. I actually had them up on my wall for a little bit, but
Eric went for $7.75. Where we're at $90 Roman Curtis.
Yeah, Michael Turner was incredibly talented guy. So I also didn't realize until recently that he was sort of like the major contributing factor to Rob Liefeld's departure from Image Comics.
Oh, really?
Which was interesting. Did you catch any of that little documentary that they did on Sci-Fi Wire about Image?
No.
It was like a 5-part little mini series. Each episode was like 10 to 13 minutes. Huh. And yes, Michael Turner was working over at Top Cow with Mark Silvestri.
Yeah.
And Rob Liefeld tried to poach him away, and they caught wind of it, and that's what led to them convening to have like a vote to kick him out.
And then he formed Awesome Comics.
Yeah. Well, the day that they were meeting to vote him out, he like called and said, like, I quit. You can't fire me, I quit.
Yeah.
So
I missed that Gray Matter Hulk folded. So Roman was at 90. So I think that's
so where were we at? I'm sorry.
Roman Curtis was at 90, I think, and Gray Matter was behind him. But I think
so then that's
it.
That's a wrap. So $15 for shipping, so $105 total. And thank you.
Thank you all very much. I don't know how many people we have watching right now. Let me see here. Down to 83 watching. So, I mean, to be expected after that GSX went. Figured people would leave. So let's try to go through some books. What do you say? Let's do this. I'm going to do these two as a lot just because I need to keep it moving. And got some Turner. J. Lee Dynamic Forces variant cover includes Certificate of Authenticity. This was limited to 4,000 copies. Love that cover. And first print of the Michael Turner variant for Batman Rebirth #1.
I love that cover.
Yeah, it's a great one. These are from Take the Time Collectables again. Super generous. Chris Barrett starts at $7. We're gonna do some Fast and Furious lots because I'm telling you, we still got a lot of books to go. So unless we're gonna do a second night, we gotta fly through some of these.
You mean you have a lot of books to go?
Yeah, you get to kick back and relax and enjoy your beverages and.
Well, I have one more set.
All right. Well, I'll do like at least 3 or 4 before we go back to you then. No one's going to bid against Chris on these. This is a hot book, or was a hot book when it first came out. I think it still is. It's hard to find.
I'd bid on that Turner Batman if I had money or could.
Shipping on these probably going to be like, I don't know, $5, I'm guessing. Yeah, I've got a Spawn I can throw up there, but yes, first Gotham Girl. $5 shipping. Daydreams and Nightmares goes to $8. Chris Barrett goes to $9. I think Jay Lee is another underrated artist, especially recently, the last few years, he's been doing some great work. Collectible paper, Baked Snake goes to 12. Yeah, TJ says this is a must-have for any Turner fan. Chris Barrett goes to 15. Unfortunately, I don't have multiple spawns. I have a spawn. However, I was talking to a buddy of mine today who might be looking to move his spawn collection, so I might do an auction for him, or like put some stuff on Instagram or something. So keep your eyes peeled, because if you want spawns, I might be having some spawns for you. Big Snakes at 20 bucks. Gray Matter Hulk folds, Chris Barrett folds. Anyone else in their collectible paper? I haven't forgotten about the Rocky. I'm just trying to work it up in my brain because I was not prepared for that one. It's going to be bad. I promise you that much. You are going to regret sending me money for that. Collectible paper folds. Baked Snake, you got it for $25 shipped. Thank you very much. Let's go with, stick with Batman and TJ Books. Batman number 166, Two-Way Death Trap. And Detective Comics number 355. This one does have some color rub down the spine. You can see that. But this one is in really nice shape. Again, TJ probably knows the grades better than me. Yeah, I love this cover. When TJ sent this to me, I was like, oh man, that cover is a new favorite. It's really great. 15 bucks, Barbarian Kung Fu. All right, here it comes. You ready?
Is that
that's my Rocky. That's all I got.
That's Rocky? That sounded like you're Andre the Giant.
Well, I told you, Impressionism landed on me. I didn't choose Impressionism, so I never claimed to be any good at it. K-Wizard jumped up to 50 bucks over Daniel Ybarra and ComicBooksNYC.
Hello, little girl. Would you like a peanut?
Another on a peanut. Takes Time Collectibles goes to 60 bucks, beating out ComicBooksNYC once again. Yeah, this book is really nice. K-Wizard goes to 75 bucks. 80 bucks NYC. TJ, if you're still in the chat, let me know what you think the grades are. This one definitely has, like I said, this is a mid-grade because it has some spine wear down that side. But the rest of the book is pretty nice. This one, it's got a couple of spine ticks up here. Over the top. But
Barbarian folds.
Okay. K-Wiz is at 85. Roman Curtis can't compete with ComicBooksNYC. I'm glad you're still cracking up, Barbarian Kung Fu. $90. Take the Time Collectibles. NYC folds. Comically Flawed wants to bid, but he needs a guesstimate. TJ says he thinks it's an 8.5 for this one. I would say it's probably accurate. This one probably lower than that. I mean, definitely lower than that. Lime, sorry, do not have any of those tonight. Comically Flawed goes for $100. Yeah, this one is definitely lower, but this is a nice shape book. I'll try to. $110, take the time. I don't know what's going on. He's got like double boobs. No, the Batman is the nicer copy, I think. Here, let me show you this one. You can see on the spine, it's like worn, like color rubbed all the way down. But I mean, it's still like the color on it's really sharp. It's not like, other than that, it's a pretty clean, darn clean book. It's got a little bit of something going on down there. Now, most of what is left is either variants or older books. Take the Time's at 110. 120, Comically Flawed. Fine, you're right, Bake the Snake. Quad boob, how about that? Is that more accurate to your liking? I don't know what these are, because I think those are the specs. All right, Comically Flawed, you're going to get this for 120. I don't think anyone else was bidding, correct? Yep. All right, Comically Flawed, you got these. 125 shipped. Unless you want to do priority, be 128. No Immortal Hulk tonight. No, sorry. All right. I'll do one more and then you can go.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wait, I don't know what I have here. Jeez. Want some Red Sonja? Anyone want some Red Sonja? Any mystery slabs? I mean, I can do a mystery slab but I think you already saw it if you watched the preview video. If you didn't, it can be a mystery slab to you. So these are a collection of Red Sonja variants that TJ donated. I don't know what issue that is, but the cover is incredible. Nice virgin cover. Sketch cover for number 16. This is a red foil cover. And I think so is this, right? Yep. And so is this. TJ says these are all 9.6 to 9.8. This one has a COA 499 copies. And another great cover. Like a Cthulhu looking thing on it. Red Sonja just like kicking ass, taking names. Barbarian Kung Fu is up to $15. It's going to be $8 shipped for this lot. 16, Chris Barrett. Yeah, I'm not sure. These are all dynamites. She-Devil with a sword. Take the Time goes to 25. Barbarian goes to 27. Still have 82 watching. Thank you so much. This is my favorite cover of the lot, so I'm showing this one.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man.
Chris Barrett's out. Barbarian's at 27. TJ says the first Dynamite volume. K-Wizard goes to 30. No, there's not too much newer stuff left. It's mostly variant covers and older books. Line. I mean, I have some Naomi's if you really want to bid on them, but I was not planning on selling them tonight because I have so much to go through, and a lot of it's donated stuff, so I don't want to skip over them. Barbarian folds. So take the time. You are next up. If you'd like to bid or fold against K-Wiz at $30. Number 2 is a hot book. Which one is number 2? This one. There's 2 number 2s.
Whoa.
That one. I love that cover too. And that one. Hot book. One of them. Hot book. And that's just an awesome cover.
Maybe both of them.
I mean, if issue 2 is a hot book, then likely both are. Comically flawed. Let me check that for you right now.
TJ says the one you showed first is the hot one.
This one.
Yeah.
Yes, comically flawed. I got your payment. Thank you very much. And still waiting on Take the Time. He's taking his time.
You're better than that.
I know I am. It's late. I'm tired. I'm going to come down to Orlando for MegaCon. Yes, I'm probably going to be there Thursday and Friday, maybe some of Sunday, but I haven't exactly figured out my schedule yet. Ranks high on the Spankometer.
Anyone?
K-Wiz at $30 plus 8. Thank you very much, K-Wiz. Let me. You said you have one more?
Yeah. I mean, I could come up with more if you need it.
No, not at all. I just want to make sure I get these sorted out.
This is just a 2-book lot. It's a copy of the regular cover for the new Guardians of the Galaxy series, issue 1. It's signed by Donnie Cates. And then Silver Surfer Best Defense number 1. This is the 1 for 25 scan cover. It's been kind of hard to find. Shipping on this is going to be $5. So that's it, just those 2. The scan cover's been pretty popular.
Yeah, that cover's sweet.
Yeah, not super easy to find. It's near mint. I mean, it's pretty much perfect. I bought this off the shelf in and I bought a regular cover to read, so it's been untouched. Chris Barrett's at 12. He beat you to the punch there a little bit, Joe. Ooh. Robert Galvin at $30. The Guardians of the Galaxy was signed just recently by Donny Cates. He was at Midtown Comics and signed this book.
I don't understand how Donny Cates has time to write with all the signings he does.
Yeah, like he goes everywhere, man, and I don't know. I mean, maybe he doesn't sleep. Probably just stays up.
Or he just writes on the plane.
Yeah, I think he said in an interview too that like when he works at home, that like he has like different music that he listens to for different titles that he writes to put him in the mood for the book, but none of them can have words. Like it's all instrumental music because he can't be distracted by like words. Like it's just music. He said if like his wife is there, he makes her like put on headphones to watch TV so he can't hear anything.
Yeah, TV, you would definitely distract me.
So Robert Galvin is at $30. Take the Time Collectables had folded. I don't think anybody else was up in that ballpark. So if nobody else is interested, it's going to go to Robert for $30. All right, I'm comfortable.
Cool.
All right, so Robert, it's yours. $30. Add $5 for shipping. Thank you very much.
All right. Give me 2 seconds to get my life in order.
Yeah, that's going to take more than 2 seconds, big guy.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I'm trying to be hasty and probably a little overzealous about my estimate. But how y'all doing tonight? You feeling good?
Do you want me to sell some more stuff?
No, unless you already had something lined up. I do not want you to pull any more books.
Well, no, I was thinking, I mean, if anyone's interested in some cool artwork, I have a couple prints that I thought maybe, but I'll leave that up to the crowd. I could show them to you guys, and if enough people are interested, I'll bring them back out.
I mean, I still have a lot of stuff, so we're good. I just need to.
Oh, that's a good question, Barbarian. Yeah, no, he's right. I'm missing some.
Well, let me do something.
I found it, Barbarian. I got it, by the way. I'll bring it out when it's my next turn.
All right, let's do.
It's a Wildcats #1 ash can, signed by Jim Lee from back when Image first started. So I'll bring that out when it's my next turn.
How about this guy? Second appearance of Abomination, Tales to Astonish number 91. It's like a little bit yellowed, but like this book is pretty remarkable in condition wise. I'll try to show you the spine. Who Dat starts at 10, Pope goes to 20. Take the Time goes to 50. Just trumping everybody. Just like throwing that gauntlet down. Take the Time is not messing around tonight. Who Dat's like, well, I fold. Contenders in the house. Still have 82 watching. It's incredible.
I've been through like 2 energy drinks in the last 2 hours, and I still feel like I could fall asleep where I'm sitting.
Oh, yeah. Baked Snake goes to 60. Yeah, all payments to me, please, for ease. TJ says that was in my pile of CGC. Good enough for my personal collection. So that says something for those of you who know TJ. Take the Time, $70. 75 Pope. Let's get it. 85 Take the Time. It's going to take me forever to figure out the math on all of this to split up the stuff. Oh, you're just in time, NYC. Look at this sweet book. This is CGC Worthy TJ Collection. For $85 with Take the Time. So is that a fold Pope? Oh no, it goes to 80. Oh, we're at 85 Pope. Take the Time's at 85.
It's a great book, man.
Yeah, I don't know. The grade is it's definitely in the nines. I like I say it's whitewhalecomics at gmail.com. I would guess it must be like a 9.4, probably. But I am not a grader. That's why I'm always hesitant to say things like that. But it looks really clean to me. Take the Time goes to $100 over Pope at 90. $105 Tumor Comics out of nowhere, swooping in. $115 Take the Time. Oh, I'm right on the level with TJ. He says he was thinking of 9.4 as well. Maybe I'm better at this grading thing than I thought. Probably comes back not like, I don't know, a 9 or something. And then I look like a jamoke. But hey, TJ agrees with me. Counts for something. So Take Time's at 115. We have Pope and Tomb of Comics are the next highest bidders. Would you like to bid or fold, please? Yeah, I'll give you an update in a little bit. Tomb, thank you for folding. Pope fold. Take the Time, I believe, right? 115 plus. I would like to probably priority this. I'm guessing, right? But I'll let you choose $5 or $8 for shipping. You want to do that ash can?
Yes.
Or you already won something. Take the Time, didn't you? Yeah, just wait till the end. That's great.
Oh, we're back on me. All right.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I forgot that I had this in the preview video. So this is a Wildcats ash can. It's signed and numbered by Jim Lee. It's number 4060 out of 500. It's still sealed. It's never been opened. obviously never been read. Beautiful ash can. Shipping on this will be $5, and Barbarian's already at 15. These are great if you guys are into ash cans, or if you're into the old Image books or those guys. A lot of the books that first came out with Image had ash can runs, which were pretty popular. So very, very cool. Minus, the hot pink cover really stands out.
Comic Book said, just know you can't grade because of the seal. Gray Matter Hulk's at 35. We still have 90 watching. That's incredible. 36 Barbarian Kung Fu. PGX will create it.
They sure will.
It was to $45.
PGX will give this an 11.0.
An 11.7.
Yep. Perfect. Gray Matter Hulk's at 48. Daniel Ybarra is at $50.
Sorry if you can hear all these tape noises. Or not sorry if you enjoy tape noises.
Wizza is at 55. PGX 15.2.
Yeah, man. It's a great grade.
Yeah.
Mint plus minus.
Yeah, absolutely big. That's what I was going to say. Like, all of the ash cans that they did for these books were like insane. It was like if you bought a pack of highlighters, those are the colors that they used for all the ash cans. Bright blue, pink, yellow, orange, neon green. Ridiculous colors. But
it's the 90s, man.
Yeah, you had to stand out. It had to match your windbreaker.
Your Trapper Keeper. K-Wiz is at 55. Daniel Barr is the next highest bidder.
Barbarian said, I shouldn't have said anything. You're right, man. You probably could have messaged me later and been like, what about that ash can?
Someone else would have realized.
Yeah, probably. So Wiz is at 55. The next up was Daniel Ybarra. Daniel, let us know if you fold, or if I don't hear from you in like 30 seconds, we'll All right. Haven't heard anything from Daniel, so Wizza at 55. Never mind. Daniel's in.
Like just under the wire.
Yeah, there you go. Guys are.
Wizza, would you like to bid or fold?
Wizza fold. So
Ybarra.
Daniel Ybarra, congratulations on my beautiful Jim Lee signed ash can. So $60 plus $5 shipping to White Whale, and we'll get this out to you. Thank you.
So this is the one Spawn book that I have that I just picked up. I found it's number 252. I guess the low print run. Eric Press, you're asking for Spawn. It's the only Spawn I got. So if you'd like to buy it, you may bid on it presently, but we're going to do it quick because this was not in the planned auction. Robert Galvin, we got your money. Thank you very much. whitewhalecomics@gmail.com. Hulk Nuts goes to 7 for the Spawn. Barbarian goes to 10. Be $5 ship on this. And remember, we haven't said it in a while, this is for charity. That sounded super sarcastic. This is for charity. Mad Men 1976 goes to $12.
Spawn, man. Spawn's very close to hitting that milestone 300 issues.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And because of that, the series is picking up a lot of steam, man. A lot of people are trying to get these back issues for a lot of low print run stuff. So it's not that easy to find, man.
The funniest thing about that is when Todd McFarlane started Spawn, I'm pretty sure he said he was going to tell the story in 100 issues.
Yeah, everyone changes their mind, you know,
when they start making money.
Yeah.
Barbarians at 15.
Yeah, Daniel, $5 for shipping.
Pig 6. I know charity. She works at the bar down on 8th Street. Yeah, not that charity. Shipping on this is going to be $5. The Barbarians at 15. Madman, would you like to bid or fold? Yeah, Barbarian, bid or get off the pot. Madman goes 16, as per your advice. This is an unplanned book, so we're going to go about 30 more seconds on it. So if you want to bid for it, bid. If not, at the end of about 30 or so seconds, he's going to fold. All right, Madman, you got it. $21 shipped. whitewhalecomics@gmail.com. Thank you very much. That was a nice little
TJ just said 9.8s of that go for $160 on eBay.
Well, someone got a deal. I don't know if this would be a 9.8. I mean, I'm not saying it wouldn't be. I didn't look at it that closely because I was not planning to sell it tonight. But why the heck not? We just put your name on this, and then I'll show another book.
Just an update on my end. I'm at about $1,300 raised so far tonight for Smile Train.
I can tell you what I've gotten total, if anyone is interested.
Yeah, that would be cool. I've only been writing down my stuff, so I haven't.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just tell you what has gone into my PayPal because I started the night at $0. So this includes shipping. We're at over $2,500.
Fantastic.
Crazy, you guys. Super generous and awesome. And I don't know how we're going to get through all of this, but I'm going to keep pushing through. Keep pushing through for charity. Let's do another cool TJ book. Journey into Mystery with the Mighty Thor, number 121. This is not as high grade as the Hulk book. It does have some spine ticks. You can probably see them right there. Contender says let's do that Saga book in the background. Not tonight, buddy. Sorry. If you would like to donate without buying, you may, Michelle, but I would encourage you to donate to the charity of your choice if you would like to do that. Otherwise, if you would especially like to donate, whitewhalecomics@gmail.com. Cleft Palace for everyone, John says. That's the opposite of what that charity does, but
yeah, they don't
give Cleft Palace.
They fix them, but
Barbarians at 15. TJ says he still thinks it's an 8. Yeah, I just didn't want to people expecting that it was his the same high grade as the other one. That like right there is probably the worst of it. But it's there's just a few little spine ticks, but overall in great shape. TJ said he thinks this is probably an 8, maybe a 7.5. $20, comically flawed. Thank you, Sing J. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Daniel, 1 minute. Yes, for the Jim Lee, we got it. Thank you very much. Ryan Folds. Ooh, this is going to be a bargain. Yep, Madman got the payment for the spawn. Thank you very much. 21, who dat? Still 25, comically flawed. I had a Roman Curtis at 22. I don't know, $5, or if you want priority insurance, it'll be $8. Home of the New York Warriors, $30, beating out comically flawed just barely. Roman Curtis goes to 31. Now we're cooking with gas. Comically flawed goes to 35. $36, home of the New York Warriors. 40, comically flawed. Pope says it's a bitch slap cover. Yeah, he's backhanding Thor. 45, Efren LaGuardia. It's all good, Barbarian Kung Fu. We got you. Comically flawed, $50. Who dat? Folds. New York Warriors folds. Yeah, definitely combine shipping for that for you. Yeah, if you've already paid for shipping, like as long as I can fit it in the same package. If for the red Sony lot, it's going to be $8. Unless I cannot keep track of who's winning tonight. So if you've already won, like if you double pay for shipping, I'll refund you. I'm going to give this about 10 more seconds, and comically flawed, you're going to get it for $50. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Efren comes down at 55. Yeah, man. Comically flawed. We'd like to go 56. Combined shipping for you, buddy.
Reel them in with the shipping.
Yeah, 56. Gonna be quick on the hammer on this one, though. The rest of the night, it's gonna be quick on the hammer. So bid or get off the pot, please. 57. 60. Thank you for the quick bids now. Last minute Louis. 65.
Not playing around. Wants that book.
70, Comically Flawed. Craig Booker, I'm not sure if that is, not sure if that's an actual bid, but it is below Comically Flawed anyway, so $80, Efren. Yeah, Mylar gets them every time. It is the beer goggles of comics.
Mylar magic.
Sorry, Comically Flawed, Efren, $80 plus shipping. If you want priority insurance, do 88. Otherwise, $85, whitewhalecomics@gmail.com. Put your name on it. This is like a lot more difficult when it's just you know, typically I've done these with like 3-4 people and you have time to kind of go back and forth.
You could switch back to me as often as you want. I can entertain people. I know how to juggle. I just need to find some stuff to throw.
Oh yeah, get some axes. Okay. All right, let's do.
You want to switch back over to me for a minute? I'll show everybody this print, and then if anyone's interested, they could let me know, and I can put it back up.
Sure.
For those of you who are familiar with Newligan, he's an artist out of California. This is a print that he did, Daredevil and Kingpin. It's limited to 300. This is number 276. These sell for like a decent amount of money. He's got a pretty big following. So I just wanted everyone to see it. We won't do bidding on it right now, but if anyone's interested and you want to put it in the chat that you're interested, then I can always put it back up. Or if only one person's interested, if you want to shoot me a number or whatever, obviously it'll still go to the charity. So this is the print.
Yeah, absolutely, Comically Flawed.
Is there anyone money wise that we're waiting on tonight, or has everybody been good with clearing up their purchases?
I think so, but I'm gonna have to go back in to double check afterwards. And I mean, obviously, if anyone didn't pay, I'll do, you know, something.
We'll have to do a part 2 to re-auction stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm getting a ton of payments in, so it's hard to keep track. I told you I was not prepared for this.
That's all right.
No one is saying much about that, other than he's dope and.
Yeah, no. Anyone could bring it up later. I'm just showing it.
All right.
Even if someone for some odd reason watches this auction on like replay or something.
Okay. How about a Moon Knight #1?
Get
Estimated 7.5 VF minus. It is unpressed. From Take the Time. Anyone into this? 15 Barbarian Kung Fu.
Bob World's at 20.
Daydreams and Nightmares, you are right. It's only a 30 book run. If you want, I'll knock some money off that for you. That is my fault. $21 Tacoma. Barbarian is $22. Just email me, Daydream. When a movie or TV's watched it out for what? Moon Knight? Yeah, probably, man. I mean, no one can afford Werewolf by Night, so it's going to be the next best book.
A ridiculous book.
For sure. Baked Snake goes to 30. Estimated 7.5 unpressed.
I've had 2 or 3 copies of that book, and then I always end up getting rid of them. And then I kick myself for letting it go.
Oh, Barbarian's very sad and angry.
You won't like Barbarian when he's angry.
Well, he's a barbarian and he knows Kung Fu, so I can imagine.
It's a dangerous combination.
All right. Tacoma, give you a few seconds if you'd like to bid on this. We're at $30 with Bake the Snake. Bake the Snake.
That is true. Yes, one of my copies of my personal copy of that book I sent to Kachung recently.
You got it, Bake.
He's a huge Moon Knight fan.
And you won something already tonight, Bake, right? So no shipping for you. Congratulations, Roman Curtis. That is awesome. I would love that book. Yeah, I was thinking about, like, I've gotten a couple of Werewolf by Night books, and like those early issues are all Plug art, and it's awesome. So I was thinking, like, oh, maybe I'll get the run. Then I forgot about that issue, and I was like, well, maybe not.
The issue after is still a little expensive too.
Yeah, I mean, even issue 1 is kind of expensive.
I have issue 1, but it's I mean, it's like it's beat the hell up, and it still wasn't cheap.
Let's do this. TJ Books. 3 Hulk related books. Defenders number 23. We got Incredible Hulk King Size Annual number 7. And Giant Size Defenders number 1. They're all in really pretty nice shape. $25 Hulk Nut starts it off. Hey, JB, thanks for stopping by. $40 Comically Flawed. $45 Comically Flawed. Yeah, definitely all higher grade. Call that 47 Hulk Nuts. We'll round down for you. $50 Comically Flawed. It is a nice dog. It's a happy pup. Hulk Nuts Folds. So that was it. Comically Flawed. You got these $50. Great deal there. Who got the GSX? Someone's asking. It was Comic Books NYC.
Yeah, Comic Books NYC got the GSX for $7.75. He said NYC said me, who you didn't say hi to.
All right, let's keep this train a rolling. We're getting there. Speaking of Comic Books NYC, I'll do his 2 other slabs. It's going to be a lot. Let me share the screen again. It's not that book, but it's these books. It's that, and it's that. So Civil War #1, CBCS 9.6, and the Civil War 7, CGC 9.8. Let me get the information he sent me on that. Comically Flawed, I did get the payment from Ephraim as well, just to let you know. Thank you, Ephraim.
Books NYC also said on this lot he will also once again pay for the shipping, so there's no shipping charge on this auction for these 2.
So the 9.6 is fair market value is 44. Last sale was $40. Civil War 7 does have a small crack in the back of the slab, so he did not include information in that. But I mean, you can get it reslabbed. Said did not affect the book. $15 Barbarian Kung Fu. Anyone going against Barbarian Kung Fu? It's not he's stealing these books. He is literally making NYC pay for shipping to ship these books to him. Nope, Hulk Nuts comes in at $16. $20 Comically Flawed. Barbarian goes to $25. That's more like it. It's for charity.
Which, by the way, we still have 80 people in here, and I mean, I know some people are West Coasters, but our time over here on the East Coast is already 12:30. So
yeah, man.
I mean,
$30 Comically Flawed. If this were like for myself, I would have gone to bed by now, but I'm pushing through it. People generously donated these books, and I want to sell them to you for charity. Robert Galvin goes to $26. Nope, sorry. We're at $30 for Comically Flawed. Comic Slabs and Statues goes to $35.
Comically Flawed.
I'm tired. I'm an old man on the West Coast. Where are we at? Comic Slabs and Statues at $35.
Barbarian Folds. I think so. That's pretty much. Well, Robert Galvin was next at 26. So unless he has a bid above 35.
And 12:30 is right when book club starts. Yeah, feels like it. All right. Yep, I think we'll probably call that one. So I don't hear anything from Robert Galvin.
That's it.
All right. So that'll be, where were we? Comic Slab and Statues, $35. Free shipping on that. Thank you, Robert Galvin. Okay. We're getting there, I think. Fantastic Four, number 146, TJ Watson donation. This is another super clean book. The little corner down here is probably focus. No, you don't want to? You're gonna be a butt.
Dick butt.
Are you a beehole?
Beeholes.
Anyway, there's a little tiny little bit of stuff down there. $20. Gray Matter Hulk, Robert Galvin, 25. Clean copy. Gray Matter Hulk, 27. Awesome cover with Thing and Medusa and
Gray Matter Hulk's at 27.
yes, sir. Robert Galvin, would you like to bid against Gray Matter Hulk? Thanks, Barbarian. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for bidding. Sorry you didn't get anything, but appreciate you being here. I'll give you a few seconds and we're moving on.
How much you think you have left over there?
I mean, a few more things. If you're losing steam, you can bounce and I'll just power through.
I will not be leaving. I mean, I'm not doing much other than just sitting here, but
you're keeping me company, so I'm not just talking to myself.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going anywhere, that's for sure.
Great. Gray Matter Hulk. Got it. 27 plus 5. Let me write your name on a piece of tape.
Any signed Web of Spider? No, I only have one signed Web of Spider-Man, and it was a gift given to me by No Good Comics. His dad signed it for me, so that will not be going up on the auction block.
Okay. Let me realistically look at what we have left.
Yeah, let's do a rundown of what's still to go, and then everyone who's in the chat can know whether or not it's anything that they're interested in or not.
We got this Star Wars book signed. It's a Heroes Haven exclusive GSX variant cover swipe from TJ, and I threw in a couple of extra action figure variants I have. This is the first appearance of Sana Solo.
Nice.
This does not have a COA, but it is in very, very high grade.
I love cover swipes.
Especially a good GSX cover swipe.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain ones you definitely can't beat, but that's, I think GSX swipes. I never get tired of the Spider-Man 300 cover swipes.
So. Yeah. Contender got excited with the GSX one.
NYC says he'll bid. All right.
I mean, if I'm showing something, throw a bid out. I'm gonna burn through these, so just it's probably gonna be for 3 books. Just do 8 shipping. Start at $1. Take the time goes to 10. Yeah, if I'm showing something and you like it, just bid on out. Hulk Nuts goes to 15. 17 Discovery Bay. 30 NYC.
Gee whiz.
Smashing the gauntlet. $32 JB.
Yeah, Bert, the GSX was gone like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, that was the only Moon Knight that we had tonight, I think, Comically Flood. But I will be on the lookout for one if you need one. I got a lot of shops around me. Yes, some more. I got some more silver and bronze. A few more. I'll do those next. Hero Haven is no longer in business. $35 Comic Books NYC.
He's a machine, up early in the morning, on his feet, Star Wars all day.
He's bidding on Star Wars at night.
Crushing it with the Star Wars. Did you see there was like a toy that was like $12,000 at the show he was at?
Really?
Yeah.
So like a prototype or something?
I don't know. I don't know even what character it was. I could just see that. I mean, there was other ones in there that were like 1,000 and 1,500, but there was one toy in the back that he posted up that was like a $12,000 action figure.
Damn. All right. Discovery Bay, would you like to bid against Comic Books NYC? Fold. Thank you very much. Cool. Yours, NYC. Add it to your pile. I need a lovely assistant next time to do the tape. All right. Someone's asking for more silver and bronze. I do have a couple more from none other than TJ. So let's see what we got left over here. We got, you want Marvel or DC? I got a lot of each. We'll do them back to back, but what do you want first? Oh, you definitely paid for the GSX. Marvel. Okay. We got Marvel 2-in-1, The Thing and Mighty Thor #9. We got, this is the last issue of Marvel Premiere featuring Star-Lord. Kind of hard to find issue there. And Avengers #82, which is an awesome cover, which I'm not showing because I'm staring at it. Black Panther's like, yeah.
So excited.
Yeah, vinyl Cape Jawas. The Boba Fett with the working rocket launcher, I know is like super hard to find. So people into these? $10 Roman Curtis. All high grade, says TJ. Indeed they are. 25, take the time. Man, who dat? Just every time you drop a bid, someone's like right before you. $40 Roman Curtis. Marvel. Does that count an impression? Yeah. $50 comically flawed. Who dat folds? Yeah, I'll show them again. Roman Curtis goes to 51. Take the time fold. Roman, comically flawed, 53. What do you think, Roman? Where's the yellow suit Daredevil? That's a red suit Daredevil and an Iron Man. That's Star-Lord. Yeah, Iron Man, right. Okay. Yeah, there's Daredevil. Red suit. 55, Roman Curtis. Yeah, me too, man. Tell me about it. Roman Curtis says he's sleepy. Comically flawed goes to 60.
I love that Star-Lord cover, man. Can't go wrong with any Star-Lord book.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cool one. And this is, like I said, it's the last, I mean, it's not like super high money book, but it's hard to find.
Yeah, it is the last issue of the series.
People like catch on to these last issues on their low print runs, and I know it's bound to, I don't know, say bound to go up, but Roman Curtis at 61. Yeah, we still have 75 watching. It's incredible. And I have to work in the morning. Comically flawed, $65.
That stinks.
Well, hey, man.
Call out sick.
Yeah. Comically flawed, it's yours, $65. I'll add it to your pile.
Very nice.
And let's do the DC lot next. Just keep on rolling.
Yep.
This is Brave and the Bold presents Aquaman and the Atom, number 73. Probably pretty high right now, Necro.comics says, what are the odds of you both falling asleep live on camera?
The good news is that nobody can see me, so, I've been half asleep, so you guys are...
Adam, number 36.
Bake says that he just noticed you're not wearing black and that the color of your shirt brings out the magnificence of your beard.
Thank you. And
true, it doesn't blend as much. It actually looks bigger than I thought it was. That's what she said.
Okay, you beat me to it. And Hawkman, number 11. And for those of you who watched John's auction last night or the other night, 2 of these have those stickers on the back that he was talking about, so they're from that collection. Who dat's at 15 for these?
Take the Time Collectible says you should call in well tomorrow and tell them you feel too good to work. I like that. That's a new tactic. That might work. It might throw them off so much that they just say okay.
Who is the Atom punching? I don't know. A guy with a nuclear logo on his chest and a weird mohawk thing.
Take the Times at
duel 20. Between the dual atoms, so a different atom, I'm guessing. I'm not much of a older DC guy.
Take the Time's at 20 now.
Yep. This one does have some spine ticks. I mean, they're all like higher grade for sure. Well, Brave and the Bold has some. It's probably the worst one.
Roman Curtis is at 25.
TJ says it's the Golden Age Adam he's fighting. I don't know if you can see, but right here there's like some messy bits. These are from TJ. Roman Curtis at 25 still. Bake says, "Well, watch out. You know what happens when you split atoms."
Zero's at 26.
Take the Time folds. Roman goes to 35.
Gee whiz.
All right, Roman. I think this is going to be yours for 35 bucks. Great deal. All right, let me. And again, if you bought something already, I think. Did you win something already, Roman?
I forgot hockey existed.
Like literally?
Apparently, there's the playoffs are going on. So someone's trying to win Stanley Cup. I don't know.
You're all set with shipping, Roman. I'll add this to your books. Okay.
Take a deep breath.
All right. I still have 3 lots from TJ. A Hulk lot that I showed off in the thing, which I don't know if people care about. I'm okay scrapping that because it's from me. I don't feel badly. Let's do this book. Signed by Mark Bagley and Rich Emberlin. There's no COA.
The most difficult to read cover of all time.
Yeah, it's like, what is this book? It's Amazing Spider-Man number 400. It's Death of Aunt May, I think, right?
Yeah. So spoiler alert.
Yeah, a few years ago, I think, free.
It's funny because the 90s had so many gimmicky covers, but some of them just really flopped hard.
Did not work.
Yeah, like it's
like this is like technically they did this a few times for funeral covers where it's just like colorless but embossed.
Yeah, which is so confusing because
Daydreams just started at $5. Peter Parker Comics goes to 15. I don't know. It says Rich on the back of this. I'm sorry. Probably right. Probably Randy. And I am tired. You're right. Are my eyes like closing yet? Peter Parker Comics at $15.
Everyone knows you can't stay up late 2 nights in a row.
Yeah, man, I can barely stay up late 1 night in a row.
Especially after a night of screaming along to the Sky Tigers.
Heck yeah. Whew, getting warm in here. Eric Press at $16.
I turned off my air conditioner for the show, and it's the cold air has all escaped. So
you look a little glossy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Shimmering.
You're glowing. It's all right. Take the time. I forgive you. You donated these books very generously. 18, Gray Matter Hulk. Fake says, besides, I have a few beers left.
I gave up alcohol recently, so I'm without adult beverages.
And I don't drink. So there's that. Eric Press goes to $20.
But I drank one of these Bang energy drinks, and you're not supposed to. It's like 300 milligrams of caffeine, and that was like an hour ago.
Yeah, and it says like not for people under the age of 18.
Yeah, or like don't drink within like 5 hours of bedtime because you won't be able to sleep.
Thank you, Daniel Ybarra. Yeah, anything with any beverage with a warning label on it. Eric presses out. Gray Matter is at 22.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you for your purchases and for helping out. Have a good one.
Unless Peter Parker bids in the next few seconds, Gray Matter is going to get it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ha ha ha. Gray Matter Hulk, this book is yours for $22.
Was that like a count impression or?
Yeah, let's count it.
John says alcohol is the devil's joy juice. It's accurate.
All right. Oh, we've got a lot from Rod the Rican too, which I don't have here. But I'll show it to everyone if they're interested.
Yeah, but Bake, I drank a pre-workout, so even if I mixed alcohol with it, it wouldn't help me stay awake any better. It'd probably just make me sweat more. I'm part Asian, so my face will just turn red.
All right, screen share. If anyone was into these books, it's kind of a fun random lot. He is trying to collect all of the Marvel team ups, and he said this is some extras he had, along with an Action Comics special #1 and this issue of Firestorm, which I don't know if that is anything, if it's first appearance of anything, but nice little lot. I used to have this Spider-Man Black Widow book as a kid. I don't know what happened to it, but I really like that cover. I know it's late, so if we're into it, you can bid or you can pass, and we can do it another time on another charity auction. Yeah, the trash can is roomier on the inside. It's like a TARDIS.
It really is. Like he drops into it, and then it's just like a palatial apartment. So it must be like an underground layer of some sort.
Yeah,
that Oscar lives in.
He's like the true king of the mole people.
Yeah, he just pretends to be grouchy so people stay away from the trash can and don't discover the secret trap door. That's what it is. It's a good strategy.
All right, one more pass and we'll move on. I know it's late. I should have done this a lot earlier. I apologize.
It's like those box people that used to live under like Grand Central or whatever.
Craig Boer, $5.
First Ninja Turtle, but not a turtle. He's green. It's not easy to be green. Robert, these books are donated by Rod, just a Rican.
$10. Craig, I don't remember if he said he was going to cover shipping or not.
Craig's at 15.
But I will cover shipping if he is not. So we'll just say that. Make it easy.
Joe folds, so Craig at 15.
Yep. I think it was the only bidder, so $15.
To Craig.
Little man, put that ish in my hand. That counts as an impression, right?
Top of the world, Craig.
All right.
I just wish I had a more comfortable chair to sit in.
Oh, God, me too. All right. Wolverine number 2.
Where's your beanbag thing?
It's right behind me, but we wouldn't be able to see me if I sat in it. Wolverine number 4.
You just hold the books up in the air.
Yeah. I would definitely fall asleep, though. Wolverine number 5. Wolverine number 6. Wolverine 36 variant edition. Really cool cover. And Death of Wolverine number 1 variant. Also a very cool color cover. These are from TJ.
Eric Press is at 10. DS Comics says that the Wolverine 6 has a real nice McFarlane pinup in the back.
Yeah, all these early Wolverines have cool pinups from like different artists from the time. Oh, we're up to $25 for Gray Matter Hulk. That escalated quickly.
It sure did.
$30.
Eric Press at 30. Gray Matter's at 35.
Who does that Death of Wolverine cover? That's a great question. Let me see if there's a signature. Of course there isn't. It is the 9th variant. That helps. TJ probably knows.
DJ said he has work tomorrow too.
Yeah. $40. Gray Matter Hulk. Eric Press passed.
Folds.
Give it a few more seconds because other people are asking some questions. Anyone else interested? Otherwise, Gray Matter's going to get this for $40. All right. They're going to call it Gray Matter Hulk. You got this lot for $40. You just won something recently?
Son of a...
All right. Couple of Millennium Edition All-Star Comics. We got number 3 and number 8. Number 8 reprints the first appearance of Wonder Woman. These are from Take the Time Collectables.
Wonder Woman.
Number 8 is sought after because of that. there is no interest, you may say pass, but or you can look up number 8 on eBay real quick.
Oy. Oy.
Got 1 pass, 2 pass. All right, gonna pass on those, and I'll put it on Instagram later or something. Batman Dark Knight Returns, number 4, Batman vs. Superman battle. Really nice condition. This is also from Take the Time. I don't even know how many people we have left in the chat. Hold on.
65.
Yeah. People are trickling out.
I do not blame them. It is getting late.
Just about done. $5, Eric Press. This is probably going to be an $8 shipper, I'm guessing, because it's very thick book. It says 80 watching, really. It's showing 66 on my screen. That's a large discrepancy. What do you need me to repeat, Great Matter Hulk? I'm sorry. No, I'm losing my voice a little bit. Comically Flawed, $6. You were saying how many people were. That was not a bid. That's 65. I was talking about how many. Oh, now it's 69. Nice. This book is Batman Dark Knight Returns number 4. It's the last issue. It's the fight against Superman where he's wearing the armor. TJ the Slab Dragon Watson coming in at $10. $12 Comically Flawed.
I'm like reading comics over here.
Oh, aren't you lucky?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's not my fault that everyone sends stuff to you.
Yeah. I guess that's fair.
Blame them,
14
not me.
TJ. Just ahead of Nick Miller, who went 13. But TJ's current high bidder at $14. Pretty nice high grade copy, square bound. Comically Flawed folds. What's for breakfast? Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm ready for it. Bake wants to know what you're reading. Nick Miller, would you like to bid or pass?
I'm reading the Incredible Hulk's issue number 620.
It's yours, TJ. 14 plus 8, please. Getting down to it. I think I got 2 more things to do. All right, unless I'm missing something, but we'll figure that out another time. We got Lady Pendragon Prelude, numbered 11 out of 1500, signed by Matt Hawkins, Dynamic Forces, COA. And this is J. Scott Campbell cover for Hunter Killer #1. And this is also limited to 750 copies, not signed, but it has it's an exclusive J. Scott Campbell cover. Can't beat exclusive J. Scott Campbell.
I love J. Scott.
Shiny red. $5 shipped. Man, I could hella go for chicken and waffles right now. Roman Curtis at $1.
I've never actually had chicken and waffles because that combination sounds bizarre to me.
It's great. You put some sausage gravy on there. Damn. Craig goes into. I mean, you can put syrup on it too. Some people do that.
None of that. It just doesn't sound appealing to me. Put ice cream on waffles. That's about it, and not chicken.
Yeah. Sounds good. Well, I wouldn't put ice cream on chicken either. Craig Brewer's at $15.
I would put ice cream on chicken. I just wouldn't put chicken on waffles.
I don't know. That's crazy. Why not? It's just bread.
Just seems like weird.
Yeah, I agree. Comically flawed. It's great. Anyone want to go against Craig Booher?
Some people say that about heroin. That doesn't mean that I'm going to try it.
$17, Roman Curtis. Is that a bid? Okay, thank you. So we're at $17 with Roman Curtis. $20 Craig Boer, not Craig Rose. I see the confusion now.
Comically flawed. I feel like if I ate that combination, I would immediately drop dead from like a heart attack. Bacon-filled waffles.
It's a Craig battle.
Plus
Battle of the Craigs.
Fried chicken cutlet. Roman Curtis at 25. Eggs and gravy and thick cut bacon piles. There's already bacon in the waffle.
Everyone here is either super tired or super drunk and dreaming about food now, apparently. Why not both? All right, Roman, you got it. $25. And then one more lot to go, and I think we're done. And I will try to total up, see, depending on if everyone is paid up, I'll give you at least a working total. All right. The last lot is a kind of a smorgasbord from TJ. ASM 250.
Ooh.
Sweet bottle versus the Hobgoblin. The Thanos Rising, #1. The Retailer Summit, Diamond Retailer Summit, limited to 4,000. Avengers Invaders, #2, Sweet Alex Ross cover. All-Star Superman, #1, Neil Adams variant. Green Lantern Rebirth number 2. This Hulk number 1 from this run. This is the Sean Phillips variant for Walking Dead 100. And Batman 43, the first appearance of Bloom, who they haven't done much with, but they certainly could. So it's just a fun little random lot of books. It's going to be an $8 shipper for sure. Anyone interested? If not, I'm going to shut it down. Shut it down. $10, Joe. Ahead of Discovery Bay. $12, Daydreams and Nightmares. $15, Discovery Bay. Yeah, this is pretty sure this is a Neil Adams here, this one. Yep. Neil Adams.
Discovery's at 20 now.
This is a Neil Adams book from TJ.
Ooh.
21.
At 21.
And this Dono's book is heating up too.
Yeah, I've never seen that cover before. That's really cool.
Ruby, Ruby, Ruby. That was terrible. My voice, I don't know if I can go high enough to do Mickey Mouse right now. Hey guys.
Discovery's at 26.
Maybe I can do Goofy. Yeah, 100 is First Negan. And Lucille, right? That's the name of the bat?
Yeah, that is the bat.
Which is funny that that's like a first appearance. I guess it's named, so it's fine.
Joe's at 27. Thanks, Parker, man. I'll talk to you later.
Discovery Bay is at 32.
And Death of Glenn also. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, yeah. I mean, it was like 100 issues ago, so.
I just like saying spoiler alert.
Yeah.
After I spoil it.
All right, Discovery Bay, you got it for $32, buddy. I think that's going to do it.
Well, all right.
Whew, that was a marathon.
More for you than for me. I spent the last hour just hanging out.
Reading comics and having fun.
Yeah, just not doing any work whatsoever.
All right. So let me see if I can tell you what generally around what we raised is. Assuming everyone is paid up. Including shipping, total of $3,153. That is incredible. That is like well beyond what I thought we were going to do.
And it is technically more than that.
Because
like double that.
Oh, right. Yeah. Right. Which is great. My employer matches donations, so that's why I took all the donations tonight, so I can donate that way and get some more bang for the buck. GSX went hours ago.
Yeah, which means thanks to everybody's help, we've raised $6,000 basically tonight
Yeah, just about
for these charities, which is
worth being tired tomorrow. I'll tell you that much.
beyond fantastic, man, and just unbelievable. I wanted and expected it to be successful, but to hit $3,000, I mean, I just think that's amazing.
Yeah, I like, and you know, a huge thanks goes to you, obviously, for the GSX. That was like a huge chunk of that. But like the people who donated books, like this would not have been nearly as successful without everyone who donated books so generously. So, huge thank you to all of you.
Absolutely.
This community is really, it never ceases to amaze me. I don't know what else to say. I wish I had more not sleep in my brain right now so I could say something poetic and wonderful.
That's all right. You could think of it tomorrow, and like, you know.
I don't know if anyone's ever said this before, but you are all the wind beneath my wings. I think that's an original, right?
No, I think Bette Midler said that.
Who?
Who?
Yeah, round of applause to the donators. Round of applause to everyone who bid. Everyone who showed up just to hang out. Anyone who spread the word. GSX went for $775. Thank you for coming up with this idea and bringing it to me. All right, I'll impersonate Clint Eastwood saying chicken and waffles before I leave. Yeah, it was a great deal. But hey, it was a lot of people bidding on it. A lot of people bidding on a lot of great books. So, all right, let's try it. Squinty eyes. I don't really know what Clint Eastwood for me is more about the look than the sound, right? Chicken and waffles. Right. That's the best I can do. Thank you, everyone. Seriously, incredible work. If I missed anyone's address or anything, I'll reach out to you. And yeah, I don't know. This blew me away. You got any closing words you want to impart?
No, like I said, I mean, obviously, everyone who's mentioned in the comments or anyone who didn't want to be named, thank you so much for the donations of books that helped us, you know, to raise this money. Anyone who bought a book, thank you for buying it from us in order to help charity instead of buying it somewhere else. And the only thing that I would say is just, you know, for those of you that do auctions and stuff like that, keep in mind, man, you could, you know, you don't have to do a whole auction for charity, but there's lots of great organizations out there. There's always great things that you can give your money to. So, you know, next time you flip a book for 10 times what you paid for it or something, take 10% off and pick a charity or something to donate to. And any of these charities that we have listed, you know, you guys can always donate money directly to them. Even, you know, a couple dollars helps, you know, instead of whatever else we all spend our money on. Sometimes it's not so bad to give a little bit back.
Yeah, and you know, I encourage everyone, if you know you're at the shop and maybe one day you are looking at a book and you're not sure if you want to buy it, consider donating that to charity too. It doesn't have to be just auctioners. Be charitable. It feels good. At least right now it does for me.
Agreed.
Thank you, everyone, sincerely. I'm going to go to sleep now. This has been grueling, but worth it. Someone asked when the next event is going to be. I don't know. We didn't really even know if we were going to do another one, but I think judging by the success of this one, probably we will at some point.
I gotta find some more books to.
Yeah. Probably not for a minute, but because I need to sell some books for my own sake too.
Yeah, I need to pay off a $10,000 vet bill. So.
And Madman, you're very welcome for the spawn. Glad I could hook you up, brother. Thank you. I'm gonna leave. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night. Thanks. Bye.